the story.
Is he a human?
Yes.
Oh, that's rare.
He's a special human.
Ah,
Variant human.
special.
A silver fox, if you will.
Yeah.
He is a silver fox. Yeah, my speed is 7. If we're just racing, my speed is 7, and then if I shift, it's 9. So
Nice.
Interestingly enough,
I'm
my speed is only
fast, but
6.
not the fastest.
Whoa, what is all this?
Let's go on an
Whoa.
adventure.
I just zoomed out and I'm like, whoa, what's going on here? Somebody's
He's
like
making
going on a
some beautiful
marathon.
art for us.
Don't mind me.
Don't mind me, just
I'm
throwing.
going on a, just going on a
And then the
nice
game
long-
crashes.
Oh fuck. Is that possible?
I don't know, maybe. I've never tried
I did
that before.
roll like 1,000 d20s that one time when we were practicing.
Oh god. Right.
Oh,
Okay.
I was gonna start adding some color.
Oh.
My hands started to get tired. I had to let go.
I believe it.
Yeah, that's right. You have to hold down the button to click that whole time.
Yeah, you gotta hold down the left one and then you tap the
Q.
right click to add like a
Oh,
note.
does it work with right click as well?
Yeah, like you click and then you right click and it adds like a.
I have been
A
pressing
sub.
Q to do that. I
Oh.
didn't know it worked with right click as well. Let me. Oh, I see. I see.
It does work with right click.
Huh.
This one is much more chaotic than my previous one.
This is modern art.
This
Modern art.
my latest works. Summon
Yes.
Satan. My latest work will summon the devil.
Oh, this pink now. Now it looks like.
Now it looks like a conspiracy theorist like corkboard.
I mean, is that
That
not
crazy
just
guy
you
in front
trying
of
to
the
figure
corkboard,
out
like,
plot?
here. That's you. All
It
right.
is usually me.
Well,
the moon.
The moon. Okay.
The moon.
Shall we get started then, people? All right.
Yeah.
All right. Top of the round. It is back to it. Benny's turn.
Beni!
Beni. What's this blue circle? This is not supposed to be.
Oh, I accidentally put that last time. I couldn't delete it.
I don't even see it.
It's because it's kind of the same color as the roof.
Yeah,
It's under the M for.
Oh, I see it. I see it.
that's it's next to Benny, and there's another one.
I'm trying to click on it. It's not working.
Mandabites.
There's
Don't
one
worry.
down here
I'll
as well.
I'll get it maybe.
If I recall, there were some other fleas over at the other building, and you said I could see like 2 of them.
They're like down here, right? We were gonna go clean them up.
Yeah, you know
Sorry,
they're,
I was
they're
trying
roughly
to
to
think down
the
here. Yeah.
on top
Down
of
there
the
on the same page.
southwest building.
Can I see any from where I'm at?
I think the one that last week I remember you saw one that was on just the edge, and you were able to take care of that. But the other ones are a bit too far out of your visual range. They're like on the other side of the rooftop, or it's too high of a steep of an angle to have like a visual on them. So no, other than that one you killed last week on top of the roof, no, you don't see any more. But you're fairly certain that you saw more than that one. So you know they're up there. You just don't know precisely where.
Okay. I guess I'll make my way over there.
Okie dokie.
Let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna teleport down
Okay.
back to the ground,
Okay.
and then I'm just gonna move close. So I'm just double moving, I guess. I guess I'll run.
Okay.
That should be 8.
All right. That brings us to Rain. You're up.
All right. I want visuals on that roof with the fleas, but I have learned that I don't want to be on the same roof as anyone. If I were to try to get up on this roof, would I have eyes on them?
Which route?
This one over here. Is it like of a similar height?
The two ones to the south are of a similar height. The two to the north are also of a similar height, but they're lower. I couldn't quite see where you were pinging. Or... anything?
Like if I ping
Ah.
again, like down here.
So yeah, that one is kind of like almost like a small tower shape. So the central tower shape is quite tall. However, there's four little, I don't know, rooftops or like awnings that are on the first floor. So you could kind of hop onto those pretty easily. The upper roof might be a little difficult, but you can of course make a check for it. Not impossible, but you could maybe climb up there.
Yeah, because I think I'm out of. Believe it or not, I think I'm out of ways to teleport. Unless someone hits me.
What?
Yeah, let's try it.
Okay.
See if I get over here. Or wherever I need to be. I just want to be up in that area. What do I need to do for you?
Okay. Basically, first I'll ask you, do you want to try and just brute force it up the side there, or do you want to... For the first floor, I'll allow an acrobatics if you want, because you can kind of jump... Well, it would take more movement to kind of get over to where that garden is and then kind of parkour off the wall and onto the lower roof.
I mean, I'm okay with that. I prefer parkour.
Okay.
Parkour.
Yep.
Parkour.
Can you ping where you started your turn? I didn't quite remember that.
I was just
Roughly.
about here, I believe.
Okay. So yeah.
I've moved about half my speed.
Okay. So if you move directly to the wall there, you're going to have to use athletics. If you can move over to where either one of these gardens, like this one down here or this one over here,
Oh, yeah.
then
'Cause, like,
I'll allow
one,
an
two,
acrobatics, because you can
three.
kind of jump on top of the little garden wall and then
that's...
parkour off
Like,
the...
getting over there is basically the same amount of movement. So.
Yeah.
Let's do it, because my acrobatics is much better than my athletics.
All right. So give me...
Parkour.
Yeah. Oh, 2.
Oh, man.
It's good. I'm glad it's good. I'm glad I have a high score.
Okay. Luckily, it wasn't in that one.
26.
Let's see.
26 still ain't bad.
You're in luck. You're in luck. The average DC for your all's level is just under that. So you make the acrobatics check to kind of jump up there with a little bit of a wobble as you land on the roof. You kind of jump up there and you're like, whoa, whoa, and then catch yourself.
Nobody saw anything.
Okay, so you are here now.
Okay.
So, yeah, from there, let me
Mhm.
just check where the dynamic lighting barriers are. Here, let me get rid of this, boop, and this, and this, boop. So you still can't see, on top of the high one or the one over there. You're at about the same level as Mandabites.
Random.
Okay, yeah.
Mandabites.
Mandabites.
You're about the same height as the roof of Mandabites at the moment.
Okay.
So if you would, I don't know how much movement you have, because this is all one solid movement.
Yeah, I don't know how much you're counting like vertically, but I used about half of my movement to get over there.
I would allow you to maybe get another 2 squares if you want to start climbing up there. Looks like it's about another 20 feet up to climb.
I would love to start climbing.
Okay. Give me an athletics check.
Okay.
It's a brick wall, so it's not the easiest thing to climb without any thing to hold on to, but it's not impossible if you roll high.
Yeah, I'm trying to see, like, do I have anything that's helpful in this situation other than, like, I don't know, claws? Let's see if it's better.
Oh, nice!
Slightly.
Yeah, actually,
Wow.
that'll do it.
Hey,
That'll do it.
I'm not
Okay.
falling off the roof yet.
So you do you have like claws as a shifter, like fairly?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you kind of
It's
you go.
not like it's not quite like paws, but yeah, clawy
yeah.
kind of.
Kind of like long fingernails. You kind of go
Mhm.
and kind of really try and get into there. You find some like little cracks in the masonry. Kind of jam your nails in there, and you use that as that. It's tough, but you're making it work. Okay.
Are you shifted?
No,
Okay. We're
No,
almost there.
it gets gnarlier.
Okay.
Okay. I'll throw a shuriken your way.
I am very close to shifting.
Okay.
Like, catch
So, are you done then?
Yeah.
Okay, Jaez, you're up.
All right. Just gonna double my move speed because I wanna. Do I jump down the? I don't think I can jump down to the table. I could.
Could you hop across the roofs?
I was wondering if I could just hop
That's
across
very cool.
over here, like go from where he is to like just get to over here. Blink.
Okay, trying to remember where you are. Oh, you're.
I am right over here.
You are. Oh, okay. You're on. Okay. Yeah.
Pling.
There you are. Okay. Did you start your turn there, or did you already move?
No, I started there.
You started there. Okay.
What
So.
would it take to get my? Oh, all right. What's that? Oh, I'm still in range of crazy
Yeah.
structure things.
Hang
Okay.
on, just a second. Let's see. Okay.
Jaez just keels over. He's like, bye.
Yeah. So you start your turn there, and you feel a little weird, and then this happens.
Oh shit.
Cool.
So basically,
Oh,
the
Jesus.
eye kind of like the eye inside of
That's
this
an
weird-
eye?
Yeah, the eye. There's an eye embedded inside of this spiky dome thing, and the eye apparently has multiple like irises on it. And so you see this like eyeball rotate, and as it does, it's got like these irises kind of rotating along with it in a weird like kind of cylinder or drum shape. And it kind of like spins around real quick and then stops, and then suddenly this beam shoots out at you as it kind of pinpoints where you're at, like a turret almost. So yeah,
Oh,
does
boy.
a 38 hit your reflex?
Probably. Hold on a second. Oh, wait a minute.
Where'd that come from? From this thing?
Yeah, from that thing.
Mm.
I don't have lights on. I'm just gonna over the screen. There we go. Hits my reflex, right? Yeah, it
38
does.
versus reflex. Okay, that would be. So you take 17 necrotic damage, and you feel like your mind slip, like something like weird noise just went through your mind, like, and you're like, the hell was that? And like you're kind of get a minor headache for a moment. 'Cause you don't have either of the trainings, correct?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Immediately jumps into insanity. Like, well, bye guys. It was nice knowing you.
It was nice being sane.
Okay. Okay. Right. Yeah, that's what it does at the start of your turn. But now you can take the rest of your turn. But you feel like being, as you approach this thing, just being near it, you feel like you hear like ringing in your ears, like something is like trying to force its way into your brain. It's not pleasant.
I bet.
Is 6 points of insanity a lot?
You don't know.
Oh. Screw that.
You don't know.
Is Jaez sane enough for a free
You're
action?
fine. You're
or no?
fine. You're fine. I will let you know when circumstances change, or if you should
Alright.
start behaving differently.
All right. Oh, is there a moon flea still over here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like.
You know what?
Oh shit, I thought he was dead.
No, Jaez feels weird. He's like, no, not a fan. Oh, why did that not change? Oh, okay. Well, I'll adjust that. I'd like to double my move speed if I can to jump over to this roof as I start making my way.
You want to jump across the roof?
Yeah, making my way downtown.
Okay. So give me an athletics check. Which part of the roof can you ping? Which part you're trying to jump to?
Yeah, let me. My next question is if I double my move speed, do I have to have it at some point for jumping over a thingy?
No. What you'll do is if you have a running start, you can make it easier to jump across a large gap.
Oh, okay, awesome. Let me.
So as
see.
long as you move, I think it's 2 squares before the jump, 2 squares in a straight line before the jump, then it makes the jump much easier, and you can, like, if you're just standing still and then jump, it's a lot more difficult.
All
You
right.
have no momentum. Let's see here. I believe. So. Oh,
Like-
you're going down here. I see.
Is that a viable move?
So you're gonna be double moving then?
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking.
And over and and down if you can.
Okay.
Like to here. Is that
That's yeah.
a viable move?
I think you'll want to get if you want a running start, you'll need to get
Or back up one?
Maybe you'll need to back up at least to the. You'll need to hit this square at least once, and then
Okay.
run from there. That's what I would think. Or you know maybe not. If it's kind of a diagonal jump, so like if you start here and then run kind of in a diagonal direction, yeah, I think you could make that work too.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. All right, let me move him down 3. Oh, oops. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Those 3, 4.
Athletics.
Okay, yeah, that'll. All right. Let me roll first to see what happens. And you said that was athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics. So
Athletics.
okay.
Oof.
It's probably easier than you think. So yeah, so we divide that by 5 to get how many squares you jumped across. So you jumped across 4 squares, which is plenty to jump across that gap.
2. Okay.
Yeah, because you got the running start. So yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you get a running leap, run down the shingles, jump across, and you're over there now.
Woo. Woo. Also to take HP, do we just in the green box do we subtract or is it in the red box?
Easiest way to do it is click on your icon, your little character icon.
Yeah.
Then click inside the green circle. And then just don't touch anything. Just type minus and then the damage you took, and then hit enter.
Minus 17 and enter. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yep.
Yay.
Okay. That was a double move, so you're probably done unless you've got a minor action or something you want to do.
Nah. Except unless I got the free action to be like, I don't go near over there. Things feel weird over there.
Oh, okay. So you.
To whoever's listening.
Now I want to go.
All right, Lloyd, you're up.
Alrighty. Let me see. Well, there's a guy there. He is within 5 squares, which is the shuriken range.
Shuriken is what was shuriken? I think it should say on your character sheet.
Okay.
Under
Shuriken 6.
6. Okay, 6/12.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
Okay.
yeah.
Well, that guy's within range.
Okay.
Can I use one of my piercing strike type of things with the shuriken, or is there a ton of math and stuff in there?
Piercing? Oh, piercing strike. Oh, is that
Like
the name
one
of the
my
ability?
at wills?
If it's an at will and it says, does it say melee? If it doesn't say melee, then you're probably okay. Like if it says ranged or something like that.
Okay, so it's got requirements like that. Let me see. Acrobatic is melee, piercing is melee, and disheartening is melee or ranged.
There you go.
Okay, I could do disheartening.
There you go.
But I mean, all I gotta do is hit, so...
Yeah, that's true. All you gotta do is hit. Even a basic attack
Yeah.
would kill it. You could just do a basic attack and that would still probably...
Right. Let me...
As long as you hit it.
Yeah.
Minions are squirrely. Like, if you miss them, that does nothing. But if you hit them, they just go pop. So they're very squirrely.
Right. Yeah, so it's on weapon 3 already, so I'm gonna just do my thing.
Okay.
Is it? Let me see. It's probably not. Are there any like roof tiles I could hide behind and still have it within my line of sight?
I think maybe if you were over here where Sturge is, there's kind of like a little window. I don't know what you call those things. The things kind of. What's the word for those? I don't know. Those like attic window things, you know? One of those.
Like a window?
Well, yeah, but the ones that are specifically like tiny ones that are stuck in the roof. Not a sunroof, but like a...
Yeah. Like a skylight?
Yeah, not a skylight, but... You know, like part of the roof is sticking out from another part of the roof, and there's like a window there.
Oh, like where it's like the roof is like this, and then the window is like...
Yeah. The roof is like this, and then it's like this, and then it does the thing, and then other things, and yeah, it's...
We're good at geometry.
And
You're referring to the buttressed atrium?
What if I went... Are we talking like here?
I'll allow... Yeah, right next to Sturge or the square, just diagonally down from him. Either of those should be... Should give you cover.
That's 3. I can do 3. We can do 3.
We can do 3.
Boom. Hey, guy. I'm just gonna come in here and throw this doohickey at that guy over there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Doohickeys. We love our doohickeys.
Okay. And
Plus
I guess...
one doohickey.
A gruff old man in his
doohickeys.
I guess I should roll a stealth check.
All right, yeah, go ahead and roll a stealth check.
I've got advantage.
All right.
Lovely. What's that one?
What did it say? You got a 32.
32.
Let's
32.
Let's see if he sees you.
Does that factor in? Does it have like a math thing where it says like this die and then this other die? Because I get to roll twice.
If you hover on the number, it will show you the formula and what all the die rolls were.
Let's see. 32.
So you rolled. You know what? Just roll again. I don't think it's calculated in there.
Okay, yeah, it's 1 die.
Yeah, it only rolled 1d20. So just click it again, and then we'll take the higher. If that's...
Does that look like a 6 on the die?
Yeah.
It does.
Okay.
The digital die, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it's possible I could get higher than a 6.
Probably.
I mean, statistically.
All right, let's see here.
What's that?
However, it's another 6.
Well,
it's a 6 again?
The debates have spoken. A 6 you have rolled. All right.
It was meant to be.
Where the hell did I put the stupid Moonflea on this list? Moonflea, where are you? Are these in alphabetical order? Of course they're not.
I mean, 32 is pretty good. So
Why would you do that and help
there
yourself?
that is. Okay, sorry. Passive perception. Well, no, it'd be active because he kind of saw you go over there. All right, so let's see if he notices you.
The exact same number.
Oh, wow. 32, which means he sees you. So you unfortunately did not hide from him well enough. He seems to have followed your movements right across the roof there.
Tricky bastards.
You were hiding behind a window, in all fairness, right?
He's looking at me through the window.
It's frosted.
Okay, yeah, I frosted it with my presence. No combat advantage. Not first turn. Not sneak attack. Let's see what that is. That's an 18 on the die, so that's a crit.
For you, yeah. Okay.
But it doesn't matter because he's
yeah, it's just a minion. I mean, this is much ado about nothing, really.
You can enjoy critting them.
We're like getting behind, hiding behind the thing, line up the shot, testing the wind. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got this. Throw a
I'm just gonna throw this thing, and it's a crit, so I'm gonna throw on some flare. I'm gonna throw it, and it's gonna like around the corner, full on like curve the bullet style from Wanted, and just to the side of the head.
Yes.
gonna be like,
So the shuriken plows
"Gotcha,
into the thing, the
motherfucker."
thing's like the side of the thing's head, and it just immediately goes and slides off the side of the roof and falls. And just goes splat. All right. It is dead. That brings us back to Sturge, I believe. Yes, Sturge, you're up.
Well, the Gervier,
Yes.
number 2,
Yeah.
is my oath, so I'm gonna charge him.
Okay.
Oh, is he still alive?
That guy is
He's
still
right-
alive?
he hasn't had his turn yet. He's been slowly trying to beat on Sturge, but
He's what is he, stunned or something?
he is currently.
Or did he save for that? He might have saved.
I don't think so. I would have removed it if he saved last
Oh.
time we played.
Okay.
Who's that? I can't remember. I think it's Dazed? Hang on, let's find out. It is Dazed. He's dazed.
Yeah, dazed.
Yeah, he's your oath, he's dazed, he's bloodied, and he's got bees flying around him, I think.
Okay.
Unless, well, that probably wore
no,
off
the
because you took
bees
your
are
turn.
dropped. Bees are dropped. Yeah.
You had your turn, so I need to remove the bees.
I was busy climbing a roof.
No more bees.
No bees.
Okay.
No more bees.
Well, he's like 1 square away from me. I didn't realize I was standing next to a window,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna walk down here. I don't know. About here, I guess.
Somebody use the rod. Come on. You know
And then
that's
I'm gonna
I want to go
charge.
use it on the eyeball.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's exactly the reaction I wanted.
It's like,
It's gonna be dumb.
All right.
Okay. So I'm charging my oath.
Okay, first time using all the new things I programmed for you.
Oh,
How do
yeah,
I do
get
that?
him.
You just go to the power section. Is it just a
Okay.
normal basic attack charge? If it is, just scroll down to basic
Oh.
attack and click that.
Okay. What about? There used to be one that said charge.
I got rid of it just because it was kind of redundant.
Well, that's the one I always use, though. Okay.
Don't worry, just click
Okay.
basic attack.
Does basic attack, but with a charge, it's a +1 to hit, right?
Yeah, so we'll just manually add +1. If you like later, I'll go back and I'll add the charge back in if it's more easier for you. But we'll just add the +1.
Did anything happen? Oh, some questions.
Yes.
Are you attacking your oath with no other enemies? Yes. Do you have combat advantage? I think so. He's stunned or whatever.
He's dazed, yeah.
Dazed. Yes, I do. Is this a charge attack? Oh. I guess here it is, right here.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, it is. Did I charge him last time? No, I did not, because I killed the fleas, didn't I?
Yeah.
I did not. Well, there's a lot of questions.
Well, you have a lot of if-then statements in your character, so...
Yeah, well, that's why I was just going with the sheet, right?
Yeah.
'Cause it's like, are you in your aspect of might? I believe I am.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh.
That it's for the rest of the encounter, and I did it
Oh, okay, okay.
early.
A
in the
year
encounter.
ago.
You did
Okay.
it.
So what happened?
Okay, it did everything. So here... so yeah, we'll just add +1 to the attack. So you get a 52 versus its AC, which is well more than needed to hit him. And it deals 35 damage, and it's not your first attack on him. So yeah, 35 damage. So you just back up, charge in with your flight, give him a big old slash across the abdomen, and that is enough to kind of let his entrails start falling out, and he kind of spills onto the ground, and he's trying to pull him back in, but then he just slowly lets out a gurgle and falls over it. He is toast. He's dead.
Have I, Mr. Oath?
Yes.
Excellent.
All right.
That was fun.
Okay. So you moved, you attacked. I'm assuming no minor action.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't know what to do, so I guess not.
Alrighty. So that brings us to Beni. You know that there's a few more of the moon fleas on top of this roof to the southwest.
Yep.
You saw them go up there, but you just currently cannot see them from your vantage point.
Yeah. How high is the roof?
This one, this one is roughly 35 to 40 feet up. It's a pretty big 2-story building. It's one of the more popular inns within the city.
Could I teleport to like a ledge on the first floor and then later teleport to the second floor?
This unfortunately is not like the roof that Rain's getting up. There's no first floor ledge or anything. It's a wall, goes straight up to the top of the second floor. So if you can teleport 40 feet, then yes, but if you can't teleport that far, which would be what, 8 squares?
Yeah, I can't.
Okay.
I can do 4 squares.
That's not gonna work. You go inside the building and try and climb up the stairs.
I kind of love that. Then he's just like bursting it.
But could he teleport to the side of the building and just as he's falling, teleport again? Like do a double action or not? Is that cheating? Can you teleport from when you're in the middle of the air?
How often can you? Depends on how often he can teleport.
It's a move action.
It's a move action to teleport. And
So
it says at will.
Yeah, essentially I can teleport as movement.
Okay. Well,
I think Plan's got legs.
I'd say it's
Double
it's
move.
it's a concentration thing. Like I would say it's not impossible. It's certainly interesting. Let's say if you can, I'll give you a chance to do it if you want to try and pull off what Sturge just suggested, like kind of teleport up and then like go blink and then blink again, kind of like a double jump in a video game.
Yeah.
That's essentially what you're attempting to do is like double jump in a video game, like. But that would, it sounds a little difficult to pull off, but not impossible. So yeah, if you want to give it a go, let's call it a.
Call this one the Mario Maker.
The Mario Maker. What do you do it? Like that. Let's make that a.
Well, I can't do it this turn anyway.
Oh, okay. Well.
Oh.
All right. Well, you're probably stuck there then, unless you got anything else.
I can do. Let me see. I'll at least move up to the building so I can at least try that later.
Okay.
Otherwise, I can't do anything. The eyeball is too far away.
Go for it.
Well, it's too far away, otherwise I'd magic missile it.
Yeah. Okay. That brings us back to. Wait a minute. What happened to my dude's turn? They got skipped. I don't know how, but my guys got removed from the initiative. Okay. I forgot about that. That's a quirk of the system. Whichever one you click on to roll initiative with, once you delete it, it removes itself from the initiative. So I forgot to give these guys a turn last round, so give me just a moment as I attempt to replicate them.
No.
Come on, 4. Nope. How about you? Come on, 4. Nope. Okay, well, they're gonna propagate over this area. Okay, now we'll just continue on. We'll just say they go after, or the top of the round, which would be just now, or the bottom of the round, rather. Okay, Beni, you're going. Or you just went, so Rain, you're going.
I climb it.
You climb it, right, that's right. So you are like kind of here-ish, and you were up 2 squares, I believe?
Yep.
Okay, give me another athletics check.
Okay. Wish me luck.
No.
Hey!
Not a problem. So you just once you find out that the stucco that kind of helps keep all these bricks together is soft enough to stick your nails into, you're like, all right, I can do this, and you're like, and you manage to kind of use those shifter muscles, and before you know it, you pop out right here on top of the roof, and I will let you see what you see.
Thank you.
There you go. And by that token, you also see across the other roof over here.
Yeah, that's what I need.
Why is that so big? I'm scared to push delete on this. What will happen? This is probably not what I think it is.
It blows up. It just dies.
Why is this so big? Oh no. Oh, okay, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so you see them. You see one of them way over here. It's just on the edge, just behind where the apex of the roof.
Yeah. I see like two kind of on the back side. Is there a third one that you're referring to, or?
Yeah, just those two.
Okay. Let me measure that real quick.
I think you can easily.
You shoot him.
I can. That nearest one is even in like the standard range. Haha.
The other one has a little bit of cover. It's got just partial cover. The one nearest to you, no cover. The farthest one, it's kind of behind a little brick topping of the roof there, so it's got a little bit of cover. So what are you doing?
Checking if sorry. I was like, I'm checking if I ignore cover, but it's only with a certain ability.
Ah.
So, not what we're doing right now. Do I have anything left that will... No, I guess we're not in a hurry. Let's just bees the nearest one and see if I can knock one of them off.
Alrighty.
I'm running low on fancy things, so... When in doubt, bees.
When in doubt, bees. 41. What is your AC, little dude? I forget. Are you guys even on the right? Why can't I click on you? Oh, that's why. Herp. Let's see. That's a hit.
Hey!
Alright, so yeah, bees. Arrow goes across one roof to the other and sticks right into its side, which is enough to cause it to kind of stagger and kind of lose its balance and roll. You see it roll down the roof, and it tumbles into that pile of boxes down at the bottom there. So it goes crashing into these pile of boxes here. It goes pop. All right, that's one. You got anything else?
Do I have any movement left?
I would say let's see, you were up 2 squares already, and it was another 2 to get up there. What's your max movement?
7.
Then you've got 3 more squares.
Alright, I think I'm just gonna like pivot around the roof a little so I have a better shot on him next time.
Okay, that will bring us to Jaez.
Alrighty. Jaez is just gonna continue making his way down there since he's not sure how many. He just knows there are enemies over there, so he's gonna make his way over there. So just double move again.
Yeah. Okay.
Is he gonna run? Is he gonna run off the roof?
Do you want to run off the roof? You can use acrobatics to kind of cushion the fall.
To kind of cushion the fall and do like a link roll across the ground.
I think you'll be fine.
Yeah, let's try it.
Yeah, that particular roof is not super high or anything.
Oops,
Especially if you're on that lower bit there. That's only 10 feet up, and it would only cause 1d10 damage, which your acrobatics check can reduce the damage by half of what you roll.
Oh, yeah, I also have a thingy, I think, that reduces further damage.
Oh, yeah,
we'll find out. Okay, that was 4. Let me make a roll.
And Lloyd is on deck.
Acrobatics. Acrobat.
Alright, so 24, so you would reduce it by 12, which is more than the maximum it could possibly be, so you take no damage. Alright, so you land...
God, that was terrible, though.
It was a terrible roll, but still, Jaez is like super trained and...
He's nimbly. He's
very nimble, so not your most graceful jump, but regardless, you still managed to jump down, do a little bit of a roll, and then just
to be fair, he has 6 insanity points. He's a little off. He's feeling a little off kilter. He's not sure why. He's just like, oh, I feel kind of weird.
Okay.
That was 4. And then you said that was 2. 2 to get down.
Yeah.
I moved 4, and then yeah, that's where he'll. Oh wait, no, I doubled my movement, so I'm gonna move 6 more, right?
Your movement's 6?
2, yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, he's done. All right, get back in there. He's done. Okay, I'm good.
All right. Lloyd, you're up.
All right.
Where are you? You're up here. Okay.
Yeah. Right here.
Yep.
He's just gonna look over at Sturge and just be like, so maybe everything's mostly fine now.
My dead? Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah, just like
I
the.
point to the eyeball behind him.
It's like, what the hell is that?
Gestures.
I don't wanna. Well, I guess the thing that happened to. He mentioned it, so
He did.
yeah. There's some
Yeah,
kind of.
Jaez. Yeah, he did say like,
Fucked up
don't get
thing
too
over there.
close. I feel weird.
Yeah, maybe we should let Rain shoot that thing later on. Also, did we say anything about wanting to use the rod on it? Is that like a plan that we're all like aware of?
That might mostly be a plan in my heart.
That's
Okay.
probably a plan that we're all assuming is gonna happen.
No one is gonna be surprised.
You all want to use it. I know that much.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be like, well, for now, I guess I'm just gonna take a seat in one of them chairs over there.
What chair?
Okay, Lloyd goes and
I
finds
love
the nearest
it.
chair and plops down in it.
Old man, like, oh, I'm so
Okay.
tired after he just beats the shit out of everything.
My
Make an
goddamn
acrobatics
knees.
check.
My knees. Ow, my knees. I need some ice.
You are more flexible than a gymnast, sir. Like, nah, my knees.
Nah,
You don't
my knees.
understand. My knees.
All
You are
right.
an Olympic medalist. Nah,
All
my
right.
knees.
So Lloyd's, you're not attacking or doing anything.
You can
He's.
hold your action. You can wait to see what happens.
Yeah, you can totally.
Oh
wait
yeah,
to see
that's
what
true.
happens.
I'll just hold it.
Okay. Sturge, what are you doing?
Okay. Well, I'm gonna finger the eyeball. But-
Sounds like a nice Friday night.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Well, good luck.
I know that
What is
I
that?
give
know
it
that
big
Rain
guy.
has the rod right now,
Yes, Rain has the
but
rod.
Rain and I also have some sort of
Ah,
transitional thing.
yes, you
Oh,
do.
we do!
Oh,
yeah.
You guys
Right,
bought
you
that
got a
last year. I
bag.
totally forgot about that. Yeah.
Me too.
So
Oh yeah,
I'm
was it the
assuming-
magic bag?
All I gotta do is ask Rain, where do you have the rod right now? Is it in that pouch?
It's probably in my backpack.
Backpack, not the pouch.
What? Hmm?
There's
Wait.
what- he's talking about the pouch of store
Yeah.
shared acquisition.
Oh,
It's this tiny
yeah.
little side bag, almost like a little fanny pack of sorts, but
right.
it's got two.
And we had been
entrances.
keeping the rod in that, right?
You
I don't
guys
know.
specifically
That's the question.
bought it because it made it easy to kind of transfer it between the users.
Yeah.
So
The whole purpose of the bag.
that was the whole point of buying it. So I would assume it's in there unless you want to say otherwise.
You know
'cause-
what? It's more fun if it is.
Okay.
So yes.
So yeah, it is in the pouch of shared acquisition.
I'm not like so crazy. I'm possessive of it if my sheet is correct. So
You
Okay.
are no, you're good.
level 2.
No, you're not even level 2. You're level 1 right now.
Hey, look at me go.
Yeah.
Level 1
I'm
insanity.
Yeah.
I'm so sane.
Can I see the eyeball?
Huh?
I'm on a roof. Can
Yeah,
I see the eyeball?
I think so. At least part
Okay.
of it.
Okay. Can I reach into Rain's bag?
Yep.
Is that a rod in our
hand pop
shared
out.
interdimensional space, or are you just happy to see me?
Oh boy.
Okay, well, I'll do that then.
Okay. All right. So you reach into the pouch.
Yeah.
Sure enough,
Yeah.
your hand finds the weird metallic rod that seems happy to be like, yes, somebody's.
There's also a biscuit in there if you're hungry.
No, no time.
Biscuit. Hey, that's my
Like
a
a Cracker Barrel biscuit, or like a Josh.
You eat my biscuit? No, you're the only one who could.
I was saving that for later.
Save that for later.
That was-
All right, so you
Don't-
grab the rod. You got it.
Cookies. Okay,
Minor action to retrieve it.
I guess.
Yeah.
How much? Another minor to eat the cookie? No. Okay. I'll shoot the eyeball with it then.
All right.
Unless-
Yay!
if anyone wants to speak up and stop me.
No,
Oh.
I support you so enthusiastic.
All right.
we fully support your decisions.
So you have, correct me if I'm wrong. You have the steady mind or the still mind
Yeah.
like training. So
I don't go crazy
not
as
as
crazy.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. R
I also have
one,
I also have some
2.
fruits and vegetables to eat if I want.
Do you want to?
I don't know if I do or not.
It's like, do you want to?
Yeah,
This is my first
we don't
time.
have the book, so it's tough.
Yeah.
I'm about to
that's
watch
true.
this go down for the first time.
Okay, I'll just
Oh.
shoot it. I'm within 10, I think. 1, 2.
Yeah, you
3,
are.
4, 5, 6. Okay.
All right. So you're targeting the eye.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
So I guess I got to go to the dice roller.
Oh, do you want to? I'll let you roll it if you want.
Oh.
I just rolled it, but.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you want to roll it, I won't tell you what that is, unless if you want to roll it yourself for just the sake of doing it.
Okay, I didn't know you were gonna do it. Either way.
Well, go ahead and do it. Just type
I'll do it.
/R. Well, I don't think there's a D1000 on the. Oh, there is. Oh, there is.
There is.
Well, there's a D100, not a D1000 though.
Oh.
How do you do it? 3
Yeah,
D100?
there's no D1000.
Roll it
so
10 times
what
and
you gotta
add
do?
it together.
Okay, go to the chat box. Go to the chat box. Type /R space and then 1D1000. That's it.
Okay.
And then I'll roll your insanity.
Okay.
Let's see.
Well, 611 looks pretty good right now. Here we go.
Let's see. 165. And let's see, you have the good training, so we're gonna drop the highest one. So you take 5 points of insanity.
Dag.
And you're starting to feel a little kooky.
We're already crazy? I don't know.
Well, you were not like completely healed before, so you're at level 2 now,
Now you tell me.
which means your minor ticks come back. For you, I think that was what you like blink a lot or something, or do
I
you
gotta
feel,
dry
or
mouth.
was yours you feel itchy? You start feeling itchy. Okay, but anyway, let's see what it is.
You better-
165.
Itchy.
165. Let's
Lloyd
see
better
what
stay
is
away
what
from
is
my
165 from the rod. Let's see.
Is it only Sarah that has the one that you can tweak it up or down?
Yeah.
She has
At
that.
this
Okay.
point, maybe.
There's
Okay.
Manifest Madness training, or there's Still Mind training. So one of them allows you to kind of manipulate the effects of the rod at the cost of being more insane. And the other one doesn't let you do anything, but it kind of protects you from insanity.
Gotcha.
So, you have this
Why
one.
go less crazy when you can go more crazy?
Ooh. Okay, yes, you have this one already. So tell you what, roll 5d10.
Oh,
Jesus.
no.
It might be fine. What if it's fine?
But what if Sturge just isn't fine? You get that many more insanity points.
5d10, 19. Okay, I just want to double check in my official book to make sure that this note is right. These are notes that you guys wrote.
Oh, really?
Let's
Yeah,
see.
and sometimes our handwriting is atrocious.
Yeah. Okay. So you use the rod, and like as soon as you do, there's this really, really loud like noise that kind of like reverberates within your skull, and it's just like ah, and you like start to bleed out of your ears a little bit. So you take,
You have
19,
perforated
you take
eardrums.
19 sonic damage, and you are dazed. Save ends.
Okay.
You have perforated eardrums now.
Yeah, that did not feel nice at all.
Okay.
So you are dazed until you save. So yeah, you took the 19 damage, not the other way around.
The rod giveth, the rod taketh away.
Yep.
What?
And you
Gervar's
just knew.
dead. That brings us to the end of the round. So I believe, even though they're not on the initiative, the one little.
Can I save then at the end of my turn?
Technically yes. So go ahead.
Is that
Go ahead and
that's when we
roll.
do it, right?
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
All right. Oops. That whatever happened, that wasn't me.
No,
That
that
was
was
it.
Okay, I'm like, I didn't do that. Okay, here we
Just go
go.
ahead and roll rolling the.
It was the
Saving
rod.
time.
Okay, so you're not dazed. So you were dazed for just a moment, and then you quickly kind of shook it off.
Shake it off.
I glance around to see if anyone else heard that.
No one else seemed to hear it except for you. It was all in your head.
Is
La, la,
is
la.
Lloyd just looking back at you like?
Yeah, did I
what
see
the
his like
hell
head
are you doing?
explode?
You saw him take out a metal, like a long metal cylinder, like rod, like object, and like point it at the eye, and kind of like almost as if he was wielding it like a wand. And as soon as he did, you see him kind of do like, and you see like blood start coming out of his ears, and he kind of tenses his face up like he's in pain.
And
then
nothing happens to the eye.
nothing happened to nothing happened to the eye. Yes.
Okay.
Lloyd's just gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Well, I see him looking at me, and I quickly tuck it back in the bag.
Okay.
Katie, I was looking. I think it's physically in the books. I can't find it. What were the epic rod rules? Because sometimes we.
You're right. You're right.
But I think if it does damage, maybe you don't. I can't remember.
Yeah, it's
what
not a secondary roll, but it is a boosted roll. So that
No, I'm sorry, Paul. Oh no.
Oh,
you took 20 more damage.
I take the cookie.
Take
Oh
20
my
more
God.
damage.
Don't eat my biscuit.
20 more?
Yeah, 20 more. That's the epic. I forgot about the epic level effect. So yeah, it was.
I'm
It was.
sorry.
What did it roll?
Well,
It
Oh,
rolled
it's
a-
stronger because it's in like the hands of people who are super strong.
Yes.
Yeah.
Holy fuck!
So instead of 19, it was 39. So you took 39 sonic
I'm so
damage.
sorry.
And
I
let's
shouldn't
see.
have said anything.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, so yeah, and the daze thing is fine. Okay, so yeah, that hurt quite a bit.
Like,
Beni,
get
it
the
is your
girl
turn.
instead of dazed, now you're dead.
Yeah. Please.
That
Now
I
you're
would feel
bloodied.
pretty bad if that were the case.
That'd be rough.
Yeah. So Beni, what are you doing?
I'm gonna try that double jump thing. What do I need to do?
Make a. Let's see. Like in 5e, this would be like a concentration check, but that doesn't exist in 4e. So let's make it. Hang on a second. You know what? Let's make it a. Let's make it a dexterity check, just because to see if you can, like, move your hands and like time it correctly.
Okay.
I won't make it too difficult for you because it does seem plausible. If you can do it at will like that, then it's kind of a cool thing. 11.
That's my regular D20 roll.
Oh, I see.
My dex check.
26. That'll do. Okay, so yeah, you kind of think, you pre-plan, like, okay, so gonna time it, and then when I see the window, then I'll just do this and do it again. And sure enough, you're able to kind of like, and it's a little bit weird, and you land a little bit wonky because it's so disorienting. But sure enough, you end up on top of the roof, and you're like, okay, that works. So you managed to like teleport up on top of the roof. But that is
Okay.
2 actions, correct?
Yeah,
two
it's two
moves?
move. That's 2 move actions. So
Okay.
that's it for me then.
And you can kind of see, just kind of peeking over the edge of the roof, the moon flea down there.
I'm coming for you.
All right, Rain, you go.
Not
Not unless Rain comes for it first.
Right, exactly.
Very true. Very true.
Let's moving. Yeah, if I get over here, I have a pretty direct line of sight, right?
Yeah.
Although, let me check the distance. Nope, not moving. Not moving. I'm not trying to move off of this roof. I'd like to know the distance off of this roof. It is 34 squares away.
I'm pretty sure you've got range up to 40, right?
I think, because I have a +5, I think it's 25, 45, that it would be a penalty, but it's just -2.
Okay. Yeah, I think you're good. I'm pretty sure you're
So-
good.
Oh yeah, I was just checking if it was in regular or long range. But I believe it isn't long range.
So it's like lining up the shot.
Let's go. Do-do-do-do.
Oh yeah, totally.
I love you reacted before it came up on my screen, which is funny.
37. Oops. Let's see. I forget what his. Not quite. So it's pretty far. So you try, and it gets close, but it looks like it ricocheted off the top of that brick piece instead of hitting it. And it's just like, ah. Do you have any more attacks, or is that it?
No.
Okay.
Damn.
It seems to. Well, I mean, clearly it noticed that you just shot an arrow at it, and it kind of shrinks back a little bit, and it seems like it's about to turn and flee.
Good.
Because it's a flea. Okay, Jaez, here we go.
I'm gonna need you to chill with these dad jokes, sir.
Never.
Like it's oh gosh.
Never.
I thought that one was delightful.
It was,
was-
but I have to say,
It's a really badly timed one. It's terribly timed. He's gonna flee because he's a flea.
The bad timing
Yeah.
is part of the charm.
Dad jokes.
Alright, since Jaez is seeing people pop up on the roof, he calls out before going, like, how many more of them do we have? To Beni, since he sees Beni. Or do I see Beni, or is Beni in a building?
You can
Or is
see
he on a
Beni.
roof?
He's
Okay, I
he's
see
on the
Beni.
roof, yeah.
Just one.
Just one.
Oh. Well.
Well,
Poke the eyeball.
Poke the eyeball.
The eyeball made me feel strange.
We
Just kill it in one hit, and then you won't have to worry about it.
Old man, I swear to.
No,
All that is-
that's Glenn.
I was gonna say. Because Jaez already doesn't like.
I
Lloyd.
reiterate, old man, not just.
I was gonna say, he's like, he will curse Lloyd out. He is there.
So what are you doing? What are you doing?
No respect for his elders.
Nope, not at all. All right, he might actually. You know what? I think I want him to have a sit down. Just have a sit at the table.
Okay. You sit
He's
down
just
at
gonna-
the table.
That was my plan as well. So, and like,
Jaez
I-
has a.
Both the assassins are just having tea and
That's just how.
No,
yeah, we just
Jaez
sit down for
literally
a
he
tea.
he just basically sits down and he's like, God, I could use a cup right now.
okay.
is it possible for me to use like the held action to like move and then move on my turn?
Yeah, sure. You didn't really take any turns, so I'll allow
Yeah.
you to take that.
Just to sit down at the chair.
Okay. All right.
So Jaez is having to sit
All right,
and he's
so-
just relaxing.
Yeah, go ahead and move yourself. I think let's. So you're doing that. Well, just skip ahead to Sturge. Your go. Hello.
Are you just gonna join them for tea?
He is. He's just going over there. That's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Glenn again. That's Glenn again.
So we're skipping
Better
ahead to
than
Sturge.
Sturge.
Sturge, your go.
What?
It's your turn.
Again?
Yeah, most of the enemies are dead, so combat's going pretty quick now.
No,
Okay.
it's because we're so good at D&D.
Oh. Someone just disappeared.
Yeah, that's him running to the nearest chair.
Okay.
I will have you make a acrobatics check to jump down.
Yeah, I'm
You're probably-
currently waiting on my screen to come back to me, so it's currently all whited out.
Oh no. Okay. Well, when you get there, let me know.
Oh, I can
Anyway.
see stuff. I'm working on it.
Veritable pillar of shadow checks out from the roof of the direwolf. Okay.
Can anybody else see that?
See what?
Pillar of
There's just-
shadow.
There's just like
Oh,
a pillar
yes.
of shadow.
Yes, I can see the pillar of shadow.
Yeah,
Oh.
I was like, what is that?
I might have forgotten to delete one of the polygon lines for the.
Yeah, it's just like a lighting glitch. Like here, I'll run along, and it's like
Okay.
right here.
Oh, okay.
Am I doing acrobatics? Is that what that is?
Oh, yeah, there it is. Boop, there you go.
Hey,
Now you can see. Yeah, acrobatics.
Acrobatic.
Acrobatics, s'il vous plaît.
oh Vivi.
Yeah.
31?
That's enough to reduce the damage to 0. So you just bloop, jump down, and you see Jaez there.
Hey, young gun, how's it going?
It's fine.
It's been a hell of a day.
Sturge, what are you doing?
Jaez contemplates serving him poison tea.
Oh god.
For shiggles.
For
We just
shiggles.
got this, old man.
Oh, you're rolling again.
Oh, fuck.
Jesus.
It's like, oh, he's rolling again.
He
Okay.
didn't make it enough the first time.
I need more. All right, let me roll. Let's see. Slash R 3
Expelliarmus.
4. Drop the highest one.
Look, Paul says nothing, rolls the rod.
So 5 more insanity points. La la la.
Jesus Christ.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 617. Let's see if you guys have
I
rolled
want
it
something
already.
to happen.
617. 617. 617. It's a new
Glad
one.
we should definitely role play a story in the
New
chat.
one. Let's see what it is. Nobody's rolled a 617 yet.
What did it mean?
Sudden death.
Mhm.
666 is bad, I think, but
Yes.
You guys have never
So
rolled a
it's-
666. This whole campaign, no one has rolled a
But
666.
we are 100% sure it's bad.
It's terrible.
Let's see. Oh, okay.
Oh, man. You better hold on
All
to your
right,
side, bro.
so before it was raining jelly,
Oh, no. Oh, no.
then it started raining like normal rain because Garen on top of the Vermirium way over there started summoning a thunderstorm to clear out that weird weather pattern. Now the clouds, well, not the entire clouds, but there's something happening with the weather, I guess you could say, again, as these little tiny rocks that are kind of on fire start. They're just like little pebbles, but they're like start raining down like hail. So imagine hail, but fire.
Are we about to get slammed by a fucking
Oh.
meteor?
They're just like
Not again!
little tiny like rocks about the size of maybe a marble or a rock. Like just they start raining down from the sky all of a sudden, and like you just hit one. You feel one or two at first, but then it's like blink. Blink, 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 and then all of a sudden you see these like little fiery things raining down everywhere. And you also notice some of the cloth tarps here and there, like from the vendors, are catching fire.
Not the cloth tarps.
Well, so yeah, and at the start of each person's turn, you will take 1d4 rocks of damage, 1d4 tiny
1d4 rock damage.
1d4 rocks. Each rock deals 1d4 fire damage. So yeah, that's a thing now. So it is now raining fiery rocks, but that
Well,
includes
alright.
these things as
So
well.
that should kill all the fleas, though.
It should kill all the
Uh-huh.
fleas.
Indeed. So yeah, that brings us to Benny's turn. So Benny,
Can I move?
yeah, you can move if you want.
I might want to
Oh,
get
boy.
under some shelter. Can I drop down onto this junk over here?
So Benny, 3 tiny little rocks pelt you on your turn, dealing you 8 fire damage. And some of your clothes starts to smolder a little bit, so you're like, whew, just put it out.
So yeah, JD, I just want to move somewhere for shelter. Is there?
If you kind of squeeze underneath that rounded surface of the roof, I'd say that you can get a little bit of shelter there. Your best bet is probably to get off of the roof.
Yeah. Can I jump onto these crates and things?
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that-
You can hop down, especially from the edge. It's only a 10-foot drop, so an acrobatics check you can probably drop off with no issue. Or there's a well over here. You can just jump into the water.
That's a reaction.
No.
It's up to you. So what are you doing?
Yeah. I see. Oh, there's tables too. Yeah, I'll just jump onto those crates, I guess.
Okay. So move
Will
over
that
there.
give me shelter-ish?
On top of the crates? No, but
Well, I'm
but
gonna duck
from there,
under
if this where I'm pinging right now, that's kind of like an awning, so you can
Okay.
you can get underneath that.
Okay. So I have a movement of like 10 right now, so
Okay.
just do an acrobatics check?
Yep, just do an acrobatics check. It's pretty easy. So, as long as you get a total of 20 or higher, you will definitely take 0 damage. You don't even need the 20 per se, but 20 will guarantee 0 damage. There you go, 26. So yeah, 10-foot drop, not a big deal. You just kind of jump down onto a barrel, jump a little more, kind of shield yourself from the little rocks that are flying around, and get underneath that awning.
Okay. And I tuck the rod back away
Tuck
from
the
the
rod
bag.
back away. Got it.
No one saw anything.
Nobody saw anything. Okay. Rain,
doubt.
or no, it would be. Let's see. That was Sturge's turn. Beni.
So I took the damage.
Oh wait, no, sorry.
I was about to say,
end
don't
of the-
forget
yeah, end of the round. That means he takes 1d4 damage. So yeah, the thing starts getting pelted by little rocks, and it's like, I don't know. It just starts pelting him, and eventually he just goes pop.
It's like, that's so
Let me
convenient.
know what my kill count is at the end of this.
Yeah, can you add that?
Did we account for the epic rotting?
Huh?
Oh, did we count for
right.
epic rotting?
I don't think so. Yeah, we got. It's been a while
They're
since
not
we've played.
pebbles,
Gotta
they're
remember that.
boulders.
Gotta remember that. Okay. Let's
It's
see.
new-ish too in the game.
I don't think there's any modifiable aspect to that one, which means, let's see. Targets, sections. Okay. Effects that bestow items, no. Non plus minus, boost stats, no. Targets. Bonuses. Each target. Ongoing damage. Okay, it would be modified to deal an extra 5 damage per hit, we'll say. Not per d4, but per, like, turn. So that means that Beni, you would have taken an extra 5 damage. Yeah. That's it. So it'll be the number of d4s plus 5, whatever the total is. Okay. So yeah, but the moon flea that was on top of the roof just gets like pelted with these little rocks to the point where part of its like tentacles catch on fire and then it starts like kind of flailing around, and then it too kind of tumbles off the roof and meets its quick demise. So at this point in time, the combat is effectively over. There are still the things, the weird little structures at the top that you guys can deal with as you like. It doesn't seem like they are moving anywhere, though based on what Jaez just told you, it does seem like they're affecting the area somewhat. So I'll open it up to free movement. What do you guys want to do about this, or what are you going to do now?
Wait until the firing ends.
Yes. Speaking of that, just a few moments after you kill that moon flea, the fire rain does end. It's an end of the encounter type of thing. So the fact that the encounter ended means that it ends now. So yeah, just sporadically rained fiery rocks for just a brief moment, and then it stopped.
Like I said, I'm sure it was the moon. It's fine.
It's fine.
Jaez is explaining the whole situation to Lloyd. You ain't got no cover.
Okay.
I didn't do anything.
All right, I'm going to change up the music, and then I'll let you guys decide what to do from here.
Let me add this particular
the eyeball effectively.
Okay.
Can I finger
I
the
wouldn't
eyeball?
say I'm fond of it.
obsessive,
That's
even.
more like it. It's not fond, but it is obsessive. I'm mildly frightened of it.
Of which the
Of the rod.
Of the rod.
Of the rod.
Yes.
LaRon.
Can I shoot the eyeball?
You can try. So,
Like, not with the rod,
but just
That-
with
my finger.
I mean, I was thinking we could just like go stick the rod in it.
Go for it. What?
so yeah, so from a range away, let's see, you're using, I assume,
Radiant Vengeance.
yeah, radiant, yeah.
That's my finger power.
Ah, yes.
Can I do it, or what's the? I don't know what. We're out of combat, or
Yeah,
what?
you can totally use it.
Can I just roll it now?
Yeah, go ahead and roll it, and I'm just gonna get a feel. So, I'm just gonna tell you how it reacts. So, does it deal radiant damage? You said.
I think so. Yeah.
Just a sec.
No. I'm not gonna declare it my oath.
Okay.
Something happened. Oh yeah, radiant.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, so you take aim at this eye, and it doesn't seem to know where you are. The eye part of this giant sphere is kind of still wandering around, kind of searching for things to look at. I'm not even sure if it's aware of like where it is. It almost seems to be like reflexive in nature. Like when something comes near enough to it, then it acts like when you know that when the doctor hits your knee with that little hammer thing and your knee jerks.
Yeah.
So it doesn't seem to be aware of like things around it until they get close enough. So yeah, you just sit there and just kind of fire radiant energy at it. It apparently really hurts this thing. Radiant, against the eye, the radiant damage is doing quite a bit. Like far more than you assumed it would. It seems to be leaving these huge burning scorch marks, which then kind of carry on across its surface. And before you know it, the whole thing has just kind of melted into this blob of like bubbling ichor and
What?
black ooze.
Ew.
Yeah. So yeah.
After one shot?
No. After a couple times. But you just, I'll just tell you roughly how many shots it took.
Do we want to kill it?
Or do you? I don't know. You wouldn't. How many times do you want to shoot it?
I was gonna shoot it once and see what would happen.
Yeah.
and then
So you shot it once,
died.
and it definitely looks effective. The radiant energy especially looks effective against it. Yeah.
So
So you shot it once.
there any-
It seems very effective. You can see the lingering radiant energy kind of still burning it.
sweet. Is there any knowledge check I can make on these things?
I don't think there's. I mean, if you had some way of knowing about, like if you had studied something about this, then you would. There's a chance, but I don't think anybody knows anything about these. So it's what I would call an impossible check. Like, for example, if you've never looked at a book on nuclear physics and somebody asks you, how do you produce a nuclear reactor? There's no possible way you could answer that question. So,
Unless I phone a friend.
yeah.
Do you do any nuclear?
So
I mean, we do at Herald, but
can I ask Ayun some questions?
Yes. So you would like to use the. Okay.
How does that work again? It's
Yes, no question.
is it yes no questions
No,
or
it's should I, or it's like what?
yeah
Like what?
that's it.
Should I do this or kind of should I questions?
Oh, should I? I thought it was like yes, no. Oh. Oh, right, and you gave like a.
Or is it a good idea
feeling?
to? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's an.
Is it a good idea to
empathic
destroy these
premonition.
things?
It's empathic premonition is the name of the ability.
That's neat.
So you kind of think about a particular action. You kind of concentrate on doing something, and the sapphire of Ayun will give you feedback in the form of an empathic link. Like it will give you a feeling of like, oh, that feels like a bad idea, or it's like, oh yeah, I feel encouraged, or like there's an empathic response to whatever you concentrate on doing. So what is it? What kind of action are you thinking about?
Well, should I destroy this thing? These gooey things or
Okay,
whatever.
so you focus on the idea of just continually bombarding this thing with radiant energy, and you just focus on that action to see how you feel about it or how the
Yeah.
and it feels like it's like do it, yes, do it. You feel like you need to do it quickly.
Oh boy.
All right. And anyone's got radiant?
Our cleric did.
I was about to say, look like I
He's up there on the
damage.
tower. Why don't you just get him to come on down?
You could radio him over here right now.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I'll
that is
shoot.
one use of empathic premonition.
Yeah. I don't know if I used it earlier today or not.
Today, I don't think so.
2 years ago.
Yeah, I don't think so. Not today, anyway.
Right. Also, I have some wizard powers. I'm not sure what they are at this point in time, but I'll just shoot it with my finger.
Okay.
Pew pew.
Okay, so you continually bombard it with. So from that range, it doesn't seem to, other than just taking a lot of damage and looking to be like it's hurting it badly, it doesn't seem to affect you in any way. And eventually, after another, just call it average, 1, 2, 3, maybe another 4 or 5 shots, the thing just kind of eventually collapses into this puddle of black, like bubbling goo that's steaming, and it just kind of dissolves into nothingness.
Okay.
So yeah, that one is gone. How do you want to proceed with the other one?
Same thing.
Same thing. Okay.
Shoot it from a safe distance.
Yeah. So you keep as far as you can away from the weird like mouth that's like just been like erupted out of the ground, and you shoot into the mouth and around it its tentacles, and the radiant energy does not seem to be as effective against this thing. It's working, but not like it did on the eye.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it is slowly but steadily working. But you find that you're taking a lot more shots at this one. But it too eventually kind of starts to dissolve and melt away, and as it does, the ground that it had spawned from reverts back to just kind of a pit, like just a dirt pit. So there's no more. Once the black ichor kind of bubbles and boils and steams away, all that's left is just a crater about the size of the creature or the structure. That's just a little pit in the ground, like a half circle, semicircle like recess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Those are the only 2 that were there?
As far as you can tell, yeah.
Yeah. Actually, what about the raging fires behind me? Have they been engulfing the structure?
So
It's fine.
unfortunately, the little rocks that were pelting, the little fiery rocks that were pelting down, were not enough to catch things like the slate shingles on fire.
Okay, that's
However,
good.
you do notice that like maybe the tablecloths on the tables there, as well as these tents, are like probably 2 or 3 of the tents have burned.
Okay.
Yeah.
Collateral damage.
Yes.
I thought I was the fire rain, but here we are.
You could be. Reach into this bag. Well, 617.
Okay, so what are you guys gonna do now?
Oh, me and Laura are just having a chat at the table while
They
just
are.
hear noises in the background. We're like, yep. So anyway, where are you from? I hate you. No, I'm kidding.
So,
Hey, we got about 10 people or so watching the stream. Hi guys.
Oh, really? Gosh.
Hello.
are we streaming?
That's
Yeah.
so wild.
Hey, how's
Alright.
it going? Hi everybody.
So,
After a nice long hiatus. Oh, what? We had like what 3 sessions of just battle, straight up fighting.
Yeah.
It's because we're still trying to get back into
remember
the
how to-
swing of figuring out how to
play.
use Roll20.
We're like, oh god, it's been like 2 years. What do we do?
Yeah. Okay. So, just a quick recap. So you guys entered the city. Well, 2 of you, Jaez and Beni, entered prior to anyone else. That's why you guys were in the hotel, just kind of chilling, to take care of a few things. But then, once everybody was in the city, that's when Alabar like appeared in the sky and eclipsed the sun. Right now, it's not like total darkness. Everybody, I mean, you guys remember a couple years ago when there was the solar eclipse in Japan? Like it.
Yeah.
So it's like that. It's dim, but not like completely dark. But it's definitely much dimmer than it normally is, and it doesn't look like Alabar's moving anywhere. There's just this black like sphere that is covering where the sun should be, and you can just see like the corona around the edge of it.
Our own personal black hole sun.
Yes.
Corona.
Do we see a certain cleric flying around still?
You still see and kind of hear the chanting of who you assume to be Garen on top of the Firmirium in the center of the city. So yes, he seems to be concentrating on keeping what the storm that he's created going, as to push the clouds away, push the those aberrant clouds, the aberrant weather patterns out of the city. So,
What should we do, guys?
yeah.
And I feel like I just get down off the roof and I'm like, anybody's mouth tastes like blood, or is that just me? Just me?
I do feel a little off, but not bloody mouthed. No.
Yeah, actually, everybody except for Rain make a perception check. I'm assuming you guys all kind of gather up once the fight is over.
Everyone comes to the table and be like, "Oh,
Yeah.
what's up? Okay, what's going on?"
Look at these burnt tablecloths.
Perception?
Ah,
Yeah,
perception.
So yeah, Rain, you hop down off the roof there.
Yep.
I'll bring everybody back to the center.
Just go.
Oh man, I don't really see shit.
it's your old man eyes.
Yeah.
You need glasses.
I need a
Jaez
cataract
is just
surgery.
busy concentrating on Lloyd. Like, this motherfucker. Like, really? Okay.
Yeah, so you notice that, as you're kind of discussing the situation, occasionally if you look at when you look at Rain, let's see, Paul or Sturge, you definitely notice. You notice that, well, because also you've been traveling with Rain for a while, and you notice that her complexion looks a little pale, and also occasionally when she's talking, you notice like streaks of red on her teeth, as if like she's bleeding inside the mouth.
Oh. So, what's up, Rain? How you feeling?
Jaez, I was like, what have we told you about brushing your teeth?
Not great.
Yeah, you don't feel
I
particularly
used
good.
the paste this time.
But did you actually brush?
Our characters don't know what's wrong with her, or is this a new thing? I can't remember.
It is a new thing.
It's a new
yeah.
thing. You don't know what's wrong with her.
What's wrong with you, Rain?
But
My mouth tastes bad.
so Rain, for role playing perspective, you feel like having a little bit of difficulty in concentrating. Yeah. So you are going to be suffering a -2 to attack rolls and will defenses.
That's not good.
Can we?
I mean, Jaez would make a suggestion if, like, if she feels that badly, we are going to see Garen. Maybe he can help.
None of us are doctors, right?
No,
Our doctor is gone.
you all are all like specialized to kill things, not really heal things.
We've lost our cleric.
Yeah, maybe. I'm probably fine, but just more blood comes
We
out.
need a cleric. That's what you're saying.
Just
Okay.
She goes throws a little
Call-
blood in the
call-
bush. I'm
just
probably
call.
fine.
Mhm.
Yeah, somebody take point. What do you guys want to do? Or if you guys want to do different things, that's fine too. It seems right now like the danger has passed. You do notice on occasion a couple of the Column City guard are kind of patrolling in squads, trying to mop up any little aberrant creatures that have kind of gone astray. They work in like teams of about like 12 soldiers. They all stick together and just kind of focus down on one enemy at a time to kind of clean up.
Are there any other people around? Or they're all them?
Looks like most people, as soon as they hear the town bells ring, to signify that there's another one of those weird jelly rains, everybody just bolts inside, locks their doors, and shuts the windows. It's been a while since you guys have been back to the city, but who knows? Maybe in that amount of time, this has happened these jelly rains have happened a few times. You're not sure.
Oh, okay.
You guys only arrived in the city like this morning.
How far away is Garen?
The Fermerium.
Yeah, I do want to see him.
You can walk to the Fermerium in probably 20-25 minutes. It's the dead center of town. It is upon the large hill, and it's the main temple to Arathis, as well as the castle in which King Raiden resides. It's a two-purpose building.
Jaez just kind of said we probably need to be debriefed what the heck has been going on since we've been downside for a while. Garen might be our best bet right now.
And yes, one more
I'm
thing.
in for that.
So Glenn.
Hey man.
Yeah, you
How's it going?
start to hear these whispers just come into your mind once more, and then they're gone. So as you're talking to Jaez, this weird sound kind of creeps up in the back of your mind, and then it's gone again.
Yeah, like as
Kenya.
What'd you say?
Jaez, roll an insight check.
Oh,
Or actually, no. Don't roll an insight check. Just I'm gonna just check your.
all right.
Like JD's messing
I've been
with
rolling like doo-doo, so it probably wouldn't.
It sounded like you said something.
Doo-doo?
Sounded like.
What?
No, sorry. No.
That's the drow greeting. Doo-doo.
Oh, okay.
No, that was Kenya the player.
I guess.
What up?
All right.
Said what did I say? What did I say?
I don't know. I thought I heard you say something while you were saying something else. Can you do that? I don't know. Like I was talking to this guy over here, Jaez, I think. Sounded like a bunch of people were talking at the same time. Is that one of your powers?
are yours and your eyes bad?
Well, I don't know.
Old man, are you?
What were they
all
saying?
Right? What
I couldn't really understand it. It was like a language I couldn't understand.
I see.
Oh yeah, he speaks rich people sometimes.
Rich people?
It's not rich people. I just.
Then you're doing it now.
Doo-doo.
It's like a loud heaving sigh. I'm just like,
Well, it
my
didn't
nerves are
sound
too
like
shot
that.
for this right now.
Sounded like somebody praying or something.
Praying.
Were any of y'all doing that?
No.
Absolutely not.
Huh.
None of us.
Not
Aside
particularly.
from one party member, we are not. None of us are very religious.
Whack.
Religion? Yeah.
If it
Welcome
happens
to the early
again,
'90s.
That's whack, man.
Whack.
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
Well-
Maybe we should go to the temple to get that checked out for you, sir. Maybe you're.
Yeah,
maybe you're.
I've seen a lot of shit in the last, I don't know, 20 years. I stopped
Yeah,
counting
Lloyd
the days,
needs
started
medical
calling it
attention,
shifts
so.
because you can't see the sun or the moon or anything, or the night or the day. It's just the same time all the time.
Where was this? Where were you?
That place that we were all at together, where all the crazy shit's going on.
Oh,
elemental
okay.
chaos.
The elemental chaos. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
know,
elemental something.
It felt pretty
Shit
homey.
floating all over the
I thought it was
goddamn
kind of
place.
badass.
Rivers of lava and shit. I'm so glad to see the dirt again.
I mean, aside from the lava, I mean, it felt pretty
That's
homey.
my home you're talking
Like a
about.
nice,
I liked the lava.
felt like a homecoming in a way.
Yeah. Well, let's go see Garen.
Yeah,
let's
go
do that.
see him.
If you hear that again, try to pay attention to it.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So you guys, take a little walk up to the town. You don't see many people like citizens, civilians out on the streets at this moment. Every once in a while, you do come across a patrol, like a little platoon of the city guard, and most of them actually will. They come up to you, like the captain of the platoon will come up to you. This is it's like, you're aware there's a jelly rain like going on? Are you okay? They're just checking on you, basically. Their job is just to protect these civilians.
Yeah,
And
like we killed a few of those big ones back there. I think we'll be all right.
they give you a
Awkward
very
attempt to escape.
they give you like a one of them actually is just like it's like thank you, really thank you. It's like we need all the help we can get. Then they just move on their way. And so you make your way up to the Firmarium, and you come up to the huge set of steps that go up to the golden doors. And currently the doors are shut. There are two guards. Looks like they are probably Pillarks. So just a refresher, the way the military works here. So you've got the basic grunts, which are basically made up of spearmen and crossbowmen, or bowmen, which are referred to as, spiremen and turreteers. Then you've got the next level up, which are pillarks, which serve as like captains. Then you've got Griffinaut knights, which make up the reigns of law, the kind of elite knight fighting force that mounted on like Rhymefire griffins. And then at the very, very top, not really part of the military per se, but the extremely elite fighters are a kind of group of paladins referred to as the obelisks. But anyway, so it looks like two pillarks, which are kind of like medium-ranking soldiers, are guarding the doors to the cathedral portion of the Firmarium. So when you approach them, they're like, "Halt!" It's like, right now the Firmarium's closed at the moment. It's like,
Excuse me, could you get me a glass of water? I'm feeling pretty parched.
sir, there's a well down at the bottom there. Just be careful though. The jelly rain probably has contaminated it quite a bit. It'll be. We recommend if you take it, boil it somewhere.
Probably a good idea.
Is this where where we saw Garen?
Yeah, he's upstairs.
Yeah, he's in this building that you're currently at the doors at.
Okay. Jaez says we're here to see Garen. He's a party member of ours. We need to ask him what the hell's going on.
Garen Greyhelm.
Yep.
That's the one.
Just a moment.
Dwarfy.
May I say who you are?
What was our party name? Oh, the Rod Squad.
No.
That's right.
The Rod Squad is
The Rod Squad.
Garen loves it. He'll be all about it.
his friends from the
it's you
Rod
then.
Squad.
The pillar gives you a side eye and says like, right. So what? So the guy talking goes inside the building, and you wait for a few minutes. And 1 minute turns into about like 10, 15, and eventually he comes back and says, he comes back out. He says like, Garen Graham currently is a little bit busy at the moment. However, if you would like to come in and wait a while, once he's done performing his ritual, he should be available.
Yeah.
Okay. How you feeling, Rain?
Fine.
For the record, you guys still see thunder and lightning overhead.
Yeah.
Okay.
If anything, Rain
Can we
definitely
assist?
should have a visit with Garrett. Probably Sturge too.
I'm
Maybe.
fine.
We don't know how insane he is. He used the rod twice. I don't know.
Yeah.
All I hope is when we meet Garen, that Josh's picture appears
Aw.
Just get a
You know
little
what I'm saying?
Josh.
That would be awesome.
Josh is a
That would
picture.
If
And then he just comes on the chat.
I don't
Yeah.
have a picture of Josh.
well,
I'm sure we can
what I
find
mean is he joins the
Yeah.
chat. Is what I mean.
Oh, that
it
would
be
be
nice
so
if we had a
awesome.
surprise.
Joshua.
I it's funny, he actually messaged me, but anyway, we'll get into that later.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can talk later.
So do you want to wait? Do you want to see? Do you want to go inside and wait, or
Well,
go
how
do something
dead is
else?
Rain?
I'm fine.
her pallor is not very good. She's underweight, she's paler than usual, and she's bleeding from the mouth.
Just a little.
So she won't die by the time Garen's done.
Doesn't look like it. I mean,
No, I'm not gonna die.
she looks to be acting like a person who has like a migraine headache or a really bad headache. That's how
Yeah.
her demeanor.
Yeah,
is
you know,
right
she's
now.
like what?
Dehydrated and hungry.
Light sensitive.
Yeah. So stay or go,
Well-
or some stay and some go. Or what do you want to do?
If anything, Jaez could be like, if folks are staying, I'll just give me a sending stone and keep me up to date what's going on. I have some things I want to look into.
Okay.
Okay.
Beni will meet with Garen.
Okay.
All
Benny's
right.
staying.
Oh wait, I have a stone with Beni, right?
That
Yes.
sounds about right.
Okay,
Well,
I-
maybe.
Maybe. I know I have a connecting stone with somebody.
I
Who
have
would-
one with
Yeah.
Garen.
You
which
have one with
I
Garen.
kind of just want to go out and be like, "You're slow."
Then I guess we do Jaez.
Okay. then me and
Alright.
Beni. All right.
So Jaez leaves and we stay.
Or unless other people are heading out as well,
Okay.
because we don't know how long it's gonna take.
Yeah, you don't know.
My mom's gonna come back to life before you finish.
All right. So
Somewhere in the background, Sophia is like, "I got that."
I'm just on the sending stone necklace.
Okay, so Jaez, what are you going to? Is anybody going with Jaez, or are you just going by yourself? I didn't quite catch that part. I think it's just. Jaez.
Yeah, I think it's just Jaez.
Okay, where are you going?
Did Kellogg's tell me the name of the bookshop?
Thralixa Books.
Yep. Jaez wants to go take a peek at where that's at.
Okay, you don't know where it is, so you're gonna have to roll some checks to see if you can find it.
Yep.
Okay, so give me.
It's next door from here.
So give
Like,
me a
what?
streetwise check. Give me a streetwise check.
Conveniently
Yeah.
located.
Oh, I'm like, wow, huh, that's neat. Streetwise. I've been rolling like crap all day, and that's okay. Rolling like crap all day.
22.
And that's okay.
22. No problem. You got it.
Okay.
Fortunately, Thralixa Books is not like a particularly hard place to find. It's in the open. It's known, has a number of patrons. It took you a little longer to find it than you would have liked. Probably you've spent about an hour kind of. The hard part was just finding people on the streets to ask, because right now everybody's hiding inside. So you've kind of resorted to asking like the guards and other people who are kind of busy at the moment. Some of them don't really want to talk to you. They're like,
Yeah.
it's like, I don't know, you'll have to ask somebody else, and they just kind of brush you off. But eventually, probably like 2 hours later, you finally you finally find your way.
God, I hope y'all saw Garen between now.
To a little bookstore that has a quaint little wooden blue and gold sign sticking out from it, and it says Thralixa Books, and just glass fronted building, again with kind of blue and gold paint. So what do you do?
Jaez is feeling a lot of things, mostly anxiety at the idea of finding whoever could be inside.
Okay.
But rather than going inside, he just kind of he continues to scope it out a bit from where he is to see if he can see any movement inside.
Make a perception
Otherwise,
check. Make a perception check.
there's just creatures inside. I'm like, well, don't have to worry about that anymore. I guess that solved itself. God damn it, I am rolling terrible. Why?
Okay.
I didn't
Well.
pay anything this week.
Yeah,
I'm think-
it
I'm-
looks
I'm
like
thinking-
the given the dark, dim lit sky. Well, wait, do you have dark vision? I think you do as
yeah,
a
I
drow.
do
I'm pretty
actually.
sure
Yeah,
drow have dark vision.
I'm
Like,
fairly
Yeah.
sure you do.
I
Yes.
never met a drow who doesn't have dark vision. So.
Yeah.
I will give you the benefit of the doubt and say that 20 is going to give, with the dark vision, you make out a little bit of movement from within. Nothing like kind of shady. It just looks like a person just walking. You see like a figure, but it's dark inside.
Yeah.
Whenever torches or light sources that were lit have been snuffed out, possibly to attract less attention from whatever
Yeah.
aberrant creatures. You're not sure, but it is dark inside and it's dimly lit outside, so it's overall not very kind of hard to see in there. But nonetheless, your dark vision allows you to see through the windows enough to where you can kind of make out a figure, just kind of
Moving.
walking through looks like some shelves. So
And
there's someone in there.
I'm probably walking quite comfortably in the dark. Okay. Probably through the shelves and mostly windows in the front.
Yeah.
Jaez is gonna. Is it just a 1-story building or 2-story?
Looks to be a 2-story building. Yeah.
Like assuming it's someone also living on top of their business kind of situation.
Could be. You're
Maybe.
not sure.
Could
You've
be.
never been
Okay.
there. All you know is that on the
Yeah.
first floor it's got glass. Second floor there's not really any discerning features. Just looks like there's a brick wall with a window.
Okay. I'm gonna go check out the back door.
Okay. You go around to the back of it. The back door, there's no windows on the back side. Looks like this is a collection of buildings that are all kind of sharing the same back wall and front wall. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the backside of that particular section of this huge complex doesn't have any windows. Some there's windows here and there, but just not at the point of where Thralixa Books is. There is a door, however, that is closed. Not much else to see. There's like a garbage, like a little refuse box back there.
And is that a door that looks like it's connected to that to that shop in particular,
Yes.
or is it, okay, all right.
You can pretty easily determine. Okay, you just count from this side of the structure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doors, and then you go around the back. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5th door. Probably this is the one.
Probably that one. All right, let's check to see if the door is booby trapped before I want to see if it's unlocked.
Okay, so roll a thievery check.
At this point, I'm wondering if I should just roll my own d20. Like,
All right.
I'm rolling like poopy. Why?
Oh, you're fine. Okay, so
I guess.
it doesn't seem to be trapped. It is locked though.
It's about to not be locked.
Okay.
Is that another thievery check?
Well,
Or,
I'll allow you to say that that's kind of a combined thing. So yeah, the lock itself is not particularly fancy or anything. It's a pretty standard, run-of-the-mill house lock that most people would have on their door.
Okay.
And you quickly kind of, but I do want you to make a stealth check.
Yeah. I think I have a thing that gives me more stealth, but that's okay, I think. 37.
37. Okay. And I'm going to roll something, but with a penalty because I'm in a different room. Let's see. Where's there it is. Should be the same as this. I would click this, but it'll give something away, so I'm not going to click it.
Okay. Darn.
But we want the secrets.
You want the secrets. I know you want follows that.
Let me get the blood pumping. I want to know what's gonna happen.
Right, let's see. Okay. All right. So you pick the lock, and it kind of faintly clicks into place, and you kind of push the door open very quietly, You see, looks like a dark lit storage space. Looks like there's several wooden, well, not wooden crates, sorry, several like wooden shelves that have just rows of books lined up on them. And so it's not a huge room, maybe 15 feet by 15 feet, with kind of heavily squished in books. And around, if you look straight ahead, there is a staircase along the left-hand wall, just straight staircase going up. And on the right side of the back wall, there is a door that looks like it goes to the front of the building.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Staircase here, door here.
Okay,
Just like
door
as you
there.
look straight ahead. So.
Yeah. And so what it's like, as you said, it was mostly a storage room, not like the front end of the store.
No, not the front end of the store.
Okay. All right.
The shelves look like they're too squished together to be like comfortable for patrons to be walking through.
Okay. And the person that I saw was in the front looked like they were rummaging around the front end of the store.
Correct.
Okay. Jaez keeps the door ajar just a bit.
Okay.
And starts not rummaging around because that would be loud, but just being nosy and just looking at stuff in the storage room, seeing what he can pick out, and
Okay.
if there's nothing of interest, he's gonna make his way upstairs.
All right. So go ahead and roll a. Let's see. I've been watching so much Critical Role, I forget what the 40 skills are.
Yeah.
The 5e struggle is real.
Yeah, it's just like, what is it in 4e? I forget.
What do I do?
Let's
Yeah,
see.
you know what? I hope Jaez's dad has some erotica novels that like he has bookmarked.
It's a bookstore, right? I'm like,
Yeah,
what you got in the storage room? Is there some smut?
Okay. Yeah,
His own
it's also
like-
going to be perception. It's also.
Rain
gonna be,
doesn't want smut, but I do.
So it's another perception check. Okay, 26. Yeah, you look around at a number of the books. Most of them, in fact, probably like 99% of them are all written in common. It's a vast range of topics. Like half of it's fiction, half of it's nonfiction. It seems like, of course, like most of these books you have never heard of. Like a lot of them are just like titles. I mean, there's like kind of adventure novels, there's romance novels, there's like kind of almost like Edgar Allan Poe-esque type of collections of poetry. and then on the nonfiction side, you've got lots of hobbyists books. It seems like a lot of their stock seems to be hobbyists books, like how to do woodworking, how to do paper making, how to weave baskets, like all kinds of like how to and instructional stuff.
Jaez sees all this and he's just like, kind of like
it's rather
underwater basket.
It is
it's like he's kind of like
mundane. There's history books as well.
Any recipe books?
Yeah,
Chicken
books.
tetrazzini.
Yeah,
chicken
there are recipe
tetrazzini books.
among them.
Only chicken tetrazzini.
But yeah, like how long do you want to spend just sifting through the books? Because there's a lot of them.
Yeah, no, he was just doing like a general looking to see if there was like
That's the kind
anything
of stuff you find. That's
of note.
Yeah. That's you don't find anything like risque or it's rather bland, almost annoyingly so.
Yeah, he's kind of like this. Like, really? This is what you're doing, huh? if you are who Kellogg says you are, okay, whatever. And he's gonna make his way up the stairs that hopefully leads somewhere interesting. That's not the front end of the store.
Okay. So yeah, go ahead and make another stealth check for me.
Bloop.
Okay.
And let's see, make sure the door is not booby trapped.
Okay. Oh, there's no door for the stairs.
Oh.
Yeah,
I thought it was
there's a doorway that leads presumably to the front of the store, and then there's just some stairs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
there's
I'm
some
just
stairs.
going.
It's just an open doorway that there's stairs.
Making my way upstairs. Okay.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Bloop.
28.
I perceive nothing. I'm here for more. No, I'm not. Not yet. Maybe. We'll find out.
Okay.
Anywhere you go, you're there for more.
You make it to the top of the stairs where you see what looks to be a small, like, apartment, you could say. It's got another 2 rooms. Looks like it's like a loft type of thing that has 2 beds. Not 1, but 2. And,
Interesting.
A little kitchen dining area. Nothing fancy. But as you're kind of serving the thing, you feel steel at your neck. As you, in a voice, it's like, who are you? A voice comes from behind.
Sexy.
It's not a smut novel. I'm sorry. Okay. No. Jaez, as he holds up his hands and he says, "Someone just looking up some information about a bookstore. Came in the wrong entrance."
Roll a bluff check.
Cast bless, Hesper.
I don't think he's click. Do the thing.
Guidance.
You were good until I rolled a nat 20 on perception.
God dang it. I was like, yeah, that's pretty high, a 31. Yeah, that's great. And they're like, no. I'm like, all right, I guess.
So a 26.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
I will say that Jaez isn't like his like facial markings are covered, but he does look like just a drow.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So you say someone just you say that, and the voice from behind kind of just says like, it's like, I do not think so. I will ask you again. Who are you? This doesn't. The voice is not one you recognize.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not one you recognize.
And
you haven't turned around yet to see them, so.
I have not. I was actually meant to would all right. I didn't plan this out. As I was honestly just like, I'm gonna be sneaky and grab some stuff and leave. But I did not think I was gonna actually encounter anybody because that damn nat 20. So thanks for that. Jaez, with his hand still held up, and he says, perhaps this is a conversation we can have face to face."
Slowly step forward 5 paces and turn around.
Alrighty, and Jaez does, being as deliberately slow as possible.
Okay. So the figure, you as you turn around, you see the figure in the darkness. Seems that both of you have dark vision, as indeed this figure in front of you appears to be a drow, but no one you particularly recognize. But I will have you roll an intelligence check.
It's like, do you remember anybody? Probably not. Int, where are you? Int, I found you. Bloop.
All right. What'd you get? You got a 31. This figure, the clothing in particular, strikes you as something's tickling your memory, like you know this person, or you've heard of this person. The way that the way that there's a particular strange fashion that exists in the Shadowfell.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you remember, you were talking to way back in Hectacartes. You were talking to the tavern keep Z, that
Yes.
information dealer. And towards the end of your stay there, he told you about this mysterious drow who approached him and asked if he could, rent out his tavern for a day. Which Z was hesitant to do. Like, why do you need my tavern? And who are you? I know everybody in this town, but I don't know you. But he offered a substantial sum of money, and this mysterious figure who Z told you his name was. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't have that note. I was like, I know there was a name.
Yeah.
There sure was.
It is.
It began with a D, an O,
Glezrin.
an M.
No, it's Glezrin Laviere.
Gleslin.
Yeah, Glezrin.
Lesrin.
Lesrin. Laviere.
Glezrin Laviere. So Z told you that this figure, this drow figure, very, very well dressed, in a style from the Shadowfell, particularly had a number of like gold trimmed leaves running down his left arm.
Mm-hmm.
And this figure has that exact same pattern. That's what struck your memory. Even though you've never seen this person, it's just a drow wearing apparel from the Shadowfell with gold trimmed leaves down one side. It matches the memory of what
Z told me.
What Z told you.
I can work with that. So Jaez keeps his hand up, and as he's looking and observing this person, he says, I came from the shifting mountains. I think I heard about you from Z. And I came looking to see. I don't see other drow every day, so I had some questions.
As you turn around to face him, I want you to make 2 more checks. This one is just one. Insight check.
Insight.
And I need to make a check as well. That's pretty good. Wow. Insight. Okay. All right. Nothing.
Oh my god!
Nothing. So, all right. So you tell the figure that possibly heard about this person from the
Z.
Yeah, from Z in the Shifting Mountains.
But everyone was gone by the time I got there. So
yeah. This figure kind of you notice brows furrowed and kind of looks off to the side trying to think, and then he looks back at you and says, I have never been to the Shifting Mountains. Perhaps you're thinking of someone else.
Perhaps. And Jaez's own brows furrow. He did mention that your clothing was very similar, so probably.
He looks at the gold leaf trim. I see. What is your name?
That's a good question. Oh God! Wait. What was it? Wait, no. I had an alias for him. Where is it? Corvidae. There we go.
Corvidae.
Corvidae.
Welcome. You are trespassing on property that you do not belong in. I suggest you leave.
Jaez just he bows his head and goes, apologies. Perhaps I let my curiosity get the better of me today. Sorry about that.
So his eyes are locked on you. He's just watching you very carefully. And he kind of you can see that the way he's holding this, he's holding like a very ornate dagger in a hand, like poised to throw it. You recognize, how he's holding, like it's the perfect grip for throwing. And then he just kind of
So
does this to kind of get you to start moving towards the stairs.
Yeah, Jaez, he's gonna go down the stairs, and but like as he's like, so clearly he can see this person is probably trained in murder arts.
Looks like you're familiar with that kind of stuff, so yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, no,
I was trying not to.
So Jaez, he nods apologetically, and he still deliberately slow, hands up until he gets to the stairs. He makes his way down, and he'll go out.
Okay.
But he couldn't, like, I guess my question was before he almost got shanked in the neck. Was there anything that he saw in particular, like it was just the room, he didn't see anything, it was just the two beds,
not
lofted bed, no desks or anything?
You didn't have a chance to kind of
Okay.
rummage through drawers or anything, so
Yeah,
just laying around, nothing. Well, I will say this: you did notice that there were quite a number of like clothing articles just kind of strewn about on the bed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and Jaez is gonna make his way out the door he came in.
Okay. All right. So we'll cut back to the Formurium. So you guys were kind of waiting in the cathedral area.
Yeah, have been periodically heckling Garen over Sunstone.
I don't think he can hear you. He's not.
I don't know, just like I'm just grumbling at him.
I'm gonna use
My
some
head hurts.
surges.
You're gonna use some what?
Surges, like healing.
Oh,
surges?
healing surges.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is totally
actually
a
a
rest.
great
If anybody
idea.
wants to use healing surges to heal up, please do so.
Let's take a short rest.
Okay. So Garen, eventually, like about an hour passes. And you hear, well, I should say, you start to not hear the rumbling thunder. The thunder subsides, and after a while, you hear one of the side doors kind of squeak open, like as the large, tall, thin, like golden doors from one side open, and through it steps your old familiar buddy, Garen Greyhelm, who looks around the cathedral for looking for someone he knows, and he sees you all, and he kind of breathes out. He's just like, well, good to see a familiar face around here. Just need a breather. Hang on. And he goes over to like one of the front rows of the cathedral, and he just sits down and. So.
Long day.
You could say that. Yeah. It's like this Craghammer. Never leave home without it. But it takes its toll. You keep using it like this. Still, though, it seems to have done the trick. All the green fog in the clouds is dispersed. Won't be back for a while, I think. When did you guys show up?
Just a wee bit ago.
2 years ago.
Hour or two.
Encounter ago.
Encounter ago.
It's like, So, yeah, couldn't have been too much longer. Like, I came here straight away from the elemental chaos, but you guys took your time, so. But a lot has happened in that short amount of time. I'm sure you noticed our new friend in the sky there.
Old friend in the sky.
Yes.
Creepy ass planet from the far realm. So, what do you know about it? Anything? The king would love to know, have some knowledge. I met with
It's
him.
the size of a moon.
Yeah, if not more so.
Hmm.
Do you know, King Raiden asked me to be on his council.
Oh.
Wonderful. Omerito.
Yeah, I went here thinking to check on the Prince Winslow to see, if his health has improved or anything, but poor lad, seems like he's been in even worse shape since that thing showed up. But
Speaking of health, can you look at Rain?
oh, what's wrong?
She's bleeding from the eyes and ears and stuff.
Let me take a look at
Just
you.
the mouth.
Oh, okay.
He kind of,
Leakage, the whole thing.
he kind of like.
No one needs to look at my anus.
He kind of grabs you and looks and says, "Hey, you're looking a bit pale there, lad. Pale there, Rain." He kind of, not very impolitely, just kind of grabs you on both sides of the heads and turns your head from side to side, and it's just like,
It's protecting my butt. No.
"Yeah, you got the bug." It's like,
The what?
"You got the bug." We don't have a name for it yet. It's the little ones.
Like
they
a-
bite you. They infect you with something.
Okay.
Lately, we've been calling it like the moon sickness, but
Did you get bit? You did,
not
eh?
me, but
No.
several civilians. Oh, you got, yeah, well, if you got bit, it's very possible. Yeah.
Well, that's right. Last week, was it? Or the week before, Sarah got bit?
The last time
It
we
was like
played-
way long ago, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, was
So
it?
it was
Okay.
this encounter,
Yeah.
however, it was
Yeah.
Years ago.
before
Okay.
the long break.
Okay.
Yeah,
I see.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, I remember. I'm just dodging the subject in character.
Yeah, I can get you taken care of, but you need to be careful with this. We've seen the disease turn the normal folk into them foul spawn.
Oh,
Do you
so
remember them? We fought them before.
Oh, jeez.
Hypothetically,
Hmm.
how would we not get this?
Yeah, just don't get bit by them. The little ones, the ones, the little four-legged ones that multiply.
Jeez.
They seem to be the
flea
one,
guy.
they seem to be the ones spreading the sickness, and it spreads quickly, especially once they turn. If they turn, then it spreads to further people. It's it's in a bad way.
It's gross.
That once they turn, they start
Oh.
going on and on about Alabar and wanting to find the rod, and they lose all sense of themselves. It's curable, but we're running low on priests and clerics who actually can use their abilities. So better get you fixed up while I'm here before they call me away with some other duties.
Yeah, actually, please do that.
Yeah, all right, hang on.
Do it.
So you're lucky we're in a consecrated area. Should be pretty easy. So, all right, just have a seat over there. I'll take care of you. And so he goes about setting up a cleansing ritual of remove disease. And
I would appreciate that.
I have to make a check for that.
Don't you slap insanity on there while you're at it.
Good old Super Sturge there.
I think Sturge has got like more insanity points than I can count on both of my hands.
Well, yeah,
That's nothing.
Sturge
think
is
so,
at
yeah.
level 2.
Okay, it was like
Darrell will be messaging
5
Beni
points
like,
and
"Beni."
5 more points.
I'm thirsty.
So
Level
Is that-
2 isn't wild,
yeah,
but it
level
can't
2
hurt.
isn't wild.
It can't hurt to get him down a little if we can.
Yeah, right now, Sturge, your mindset is, in addition to feeling dehydrated and thirsty all the time,
Yeah.
you,
What the heck?
Harold.
You're Harold? Hey, Harold.
Apparently.
No, I'm definitely Garen. Sorry.
That's our boy.
I need to be more Scottish.
There we go.
Oh,
Just
talk
so
like
we have a
Garen.
visual representation.
Scottish. Must talk more Scottish. Yeah, this is Garrett. Yeah, get deeper.
Good old
Josh
Garen.
did Josh had a
Josh
great
did
voice.
pretty good.
Man.
Yeah.
Good
All right.
old Garen.
Good old
with his
Garen.
Scottish
This is
voice.
like, Cord. Just say cord 3 times fast.
Cord.
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 Cord. For cord.
Praise be to Quard.
Josh is watching and he's going to kill us. That's my.
Good.
Hang on. I'm
Nice.
just
Come
looking
back
for that
then.
Remove disease ritual. I know
If
there's
we
this thing as a heal check.
if we say cord in a bad British accent 3 times, we'll summon Josh.
Summon,
Cord.
summon the Liverpool guy. Like, get over here, you.
Oh, I love Josh.
We should say something crazy like Manchester's better than Liverpool, and then he just pops. like, what did you say?
It's called cure disease, isn't it?
They do have
There
these,
it is.
though.
There it is. Cure disease. Okay. So I need to make a.
I mean, Liverpool does have a shitty football club. He can come at me
Skill
about that.
check. Where's my D20? All right. So as you sit down on one of the pews in the cathedral and just to say,
Very
all right,
straight.
just relax there for a second, and I'll just.
She's
just
very
a moment."
not relaxed.
So it takes 10 minutes, and let's see, his bonus is.
Shift in their chair.
I'm social distancing.
That's wise. I mean, really, you should social distance from Rain at all times.
So it's like,
Well,
don't worry about her. It's not contagious until they turn.
Well, I'm just a little suspicious at present.
She's just like, I smell fine. Jaez gave me soap.
Oh fuck!
That's appropriate.
Wow.
Actually, that's not terrible. It could be worse. Luckily, he has a pretty high heal skill, so it's a 26.
I mean, he is
Still.
the cleric.
Yeah.
I know. I was gonna say
So
we
it's
could
like,
help him.
Is this
but
like, okay? So you take damage
No, don't
equal
touch
to
me.
1
Figured he
quarter
didn't need it.
of your maximum hit points. So as he kind of lays hands on you, and you feel like this kind of burning energy enter your body, and at first it feels soothing, but then the soothing kind of turns into a ow, but you feel like something burning away inside your body. The burning is the good thing. It's the burn's the disease, but it hurts a lot. So so yeah, you take a quarter of your max hit points in damage, but you are cured of
Yeah.
Does that mean you shift?
You know, I was about to say, because I hadn't marked down my healing, I would like to shift. I think
Okay.
it's funny.
Okay, so
Like, at first, he's like, ow!
so you shift and like grow fangs and
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
longer claws, and you're like,
Holy shit!
probably you like push him away as you does this,
Yeah,
like,
just
is
she's
this, like-
absolutely, she's like
"Whoop,
contorting.
whoop, sorry, that's my fault. I'm just a bit tired is all. I apologize, but it should be cured. You okay?
Yes.
Sorry about that. Just
Ah.
I'm just exhausted. I'm just,
Yep.
but you'll be good. You'll be good. He gives you a pat on the back, and then he sits back down again.
Thanks.
It's just like, don't mention it. So, do you want to be filled in on what's been going on? So,
Yeah.
Yes.
all right. Well, it hasn't been long. I haven't been here much longer than you guys have. Everything's been happening so fast. But yeah. So I got here. They offered me the position as an advisor to King Raiden because we've been fighting those like foul spawn and aberrant creatures, and we've even been to the far realm. So not a lot of people have this kind of experience. So they thought I could advise them tactically on this war they've got going on in the West. So it's a real mess over there, they tell me. It's that rift just keeps expanding and expanding, and every so often they have to reinforce the military, camps that they have over there just so they can keep it surrounded. And that's the hard part. They have so many soldiers tied up just keeping those aberrant creatures coming from the rift at bay that there's not enough left to deal with, the other events going on around the kingdom. They got those random fire elementals that we fought. Occasionally they strike out of nowhere and then leave with victims, and we just don't have the manpower to go deal with them like normally we would, because all the military is tied up in the West. And that's
How often do those fire elementals show up?
It seems completely random. The locations are random, but the frequency is pretty consistent. Maybe every 5 to 7 days or so, maybe once a week.
That's too many people. It's not acceptable.
Yeah, they come and go. Like, they come, strike, kidnap what they can, and leave before, and then we never
I'm
find a
aware.
trace of them. The trail always goes dead, they say. like at some point, it's pretty easy to follow a trail of burning ash in the grass. But then, as usual, eventually it just ends. It's just like they just disappear.
I'm
I
a pretty good
followed
track.
him
That's
into the
exactly.
elemental chaos, but still
Did you?
didn't make too much headway.
Oh, so that's what you were doing there.
Yeah,
We didn't get much time to talk before I left you guys.
it
Do
was
they
a
have your
mistake.
people too?
Huh?
Do they have your people too?
I think so. They burned a lot of our village town.
Yeah.
Yeah, they burned your hometown. Not where you live now, but where you were originally from.
Yeah.
Yeah, same shit, different day, man.
Damn. Every week, basically.
The one thing that's got everybody talking though is why. Like,
I mean, it was 4 years ago. 4 years?
yeah,
Every few weeks? That's
they've become more brazen since then, apparently.
absurd amount of people.
The thing is, though, the kingdom's not really in any position to do anything about it. We can't catch them. They're too fast, and we don't have the manpower to send out massive waves in every direction to protect every town and settlement in the kingdom. Best we can do is advise small folk, to come into the bigger cities where the military is, so they can protect them. But some people just don't want to move. They think it's actually safer out there, away from the rains. Can't say I blame them.
It sounds like a trap.
Anyway, so there's that, and let's see. But yeah, that rift where Panesto used to be, originally it was quite small, but it's grown to consume the entire town. Every time it shifts or moves, it absorbs or collapses part of the land into it. Trees fall into it, the grass, the forests. It just keeps expanding, and yeah, most of the time, the aberrant creatures coming out of it are just very random and sporadic. One will pop out, and then a whole platoon of archers will shoot it down, and that's no problem. But the thing is, though, every once in a while, best case scenario, maybe only once a week, but worst case, maybe twice a day, a whole entire wave or a herd of these aberrant creatures will just pop out and just assault whatever's in front of them. And it's those that are causing the most trouble. So, that's the whole reason that 75% of the whole military is over there. If they send less, they might be able to fend them off, but then there will be, definite casualties. And they don't see any end to this plague to the west. So if they keep amassing casualties, then, eventually there won't be anyone left to fight them. And then what do we do? So, King says there's nothing to be done for it but to send more than we need just to make sure we don't suffer those casualties. And now we have the, Alabar kind of flying overhead, droning doom in everyone's ears, and people... Oh, that's right, I'm not supposed to say that out loud. Well,
Do it anyway.
He kind of looks around. He's just like, listen, so... I think you all are already aware of it, but, the High Council of the city kind of wants to keep the whole thing with Ioun's prophecy that, you remember, Rune, the mechanical fellow.
The robot guy, yeah.
Yeah, so he was telling us about this prophecy of Ioun, about, death and destruction coming on June 3rd, and, well, it's June 3rd. So that whole thing with Ioun's prophecy turned out to be true, and if it's true, then, well, what does that spell for all of our world? I mean, it was pretty much, end of days type of scenario, if I'm not mistaken. So we really don't want the general populace being aware of that, or it'll just be pandemonium in the streets. We're gonna do what we can to protect folk, but, best that they don't know, so don't go mentioning the whole Ioun's prophecy to just anyone, unless you have to. You know what I mean?
Me, gossip with strangers.
Okay. Let's see.
Let's hire a sky plane to ride it in the sky.
Yeah. Hang on a second. Yeah. Oh, he says, "Oh, there is some silver lining though. Since I warned the king and the the other clerics around here about this possible divine blackout, as we've been calling it, like they took my advice and went ahead and put a lot of effort into producing non-magical means of healing. So healing potions, big and small, we have in abundance. So if you ever are lacking for that,
Right.
just let me know, and I can probably hook you up with plenty of potions."
I would certainly take some.
Yeah, just don't go crazy with it, of course, but just come back for a refill if you ever left. We usually distribute them to the front lines up to the west, but yeah, if you need some now, let me know, and see what I can get for you.
Do we need some?
I mean, and you never don't, right?
Let's see.
I don't have any, so yes.
Yes.
Okay. Right.
I mean, we don't have your gentle healing touch, so.
I don't suppose you guys have any ideas of what's going on and why all this is happening?
I mean, she's gonna look around. Wait. We're all kind of in agreement that it wants the rod, right?
What it sounds like to me.
Like, she's just kind of looking around like, this is obvious, right?
Yeah.
No?
I mean, that message we all heard, I'm assuming you all heard it too, is pretty loud and clear, but the question is,
Like,
what
like
happens
that's,
what happens if we give it to it, and what happens if we don't? I don't know either way.
I would wager a guess bad things and bad things.
Well, it said it was gonna sit in front of the sun until it froze.
Well, I have, I don't really want to because of personal reasons, but I still have that sending stone to Una Lightheart. I could see if maybe they know something. Could check on Sephidia as well.
Nah, forget about it.
If you don't,
Like,
if you don't want to call her, wanna.
So
call her.
Would it be possible for you to shift the sun over a bit with that hammer?
Just nudge it a little.
Sadly, no, but I'm sure Court could.
What if we shoot the moon?
With what?
with the rod, it only goes 10 squares.
That was my idea.
I mean,
You'll blow your
suppose
head
we
off
have
again.
to get closer to the moon.
So
I mean, I could ask Ayun
you could.
some questions.
Yeah.
If we should shoot the moon?
Should we give the rod to the moon?
Oh, I mean,
What if the answer comes back? Absolutely.
Can we do it?
I'm really curious to know. Yeah, that sounds interesting.
So are gods still receiving like prayers?
I like to think so, but the truth is I have no idea. Like, I've
Ah,
got the only reason that, at least the way I understand it, the only reason I can use powers is because of this wonderful hammer I've got here. There's a gift from Cord himself, but other clerics around here, the ones, under the tutelage of Arathis and Palor and others, nothing seems to be working for them. Nothing's getting through. Of course, I pray to Cord on often and always, but I'm not sure if any of my messages are getting through either. There's really something odd with this thing in the sky. Like,
well, damn.
maybe I should call her.
He just wants to call her.
Maybe I should call us. It's like, maybe I should do it in a little more privacy.
Who is this person?
His ex.
Ah.
His old
No,
flame.
no, it's nothing like that. Nothing like that. Just, never mind. It's just, never mind. It's like, I'll be right back. And he goes into the door. He goes back through the doors he came through before. Lloyd.
Yeah?
You start hearing like a.
Well, there it is again.
You guys
Voices.
don't hear anything.
I can hear the voices again.
Oh Jesus!
Shit just keeps getting crazier and crazier. Jelly rain, fire elementals, bunch of bullshit.
Voices in your head.
I mean, I don't want to say you're unhinged.
He is old.
Maybe it's. Can any of y'all read a bunch of
Yes.
different languages?
Yes.
Oh, no.
I
Yeah,
got
I'm sure John can.
Yeah, Rain's just offended because she has been accused of illiteracy before.
I got a
read.
crazy
I can
book
read.
that's written in some language I can't read.
Benny can take a look.
Yeah.
Okay.
What it interestingly it's in the handouts.
Well, only you can see it
Oh.
right now because it's your possessions. But I can.
Oh,
I can make
okay.
it, I
Nobody
can make
else
the
can see
handout
it.
available to anyone you want me to because it's currently in your possession.
I guess make it available to John.
Okay. All right.
Assuming he can read it.
All right. So John, just a moment.
He's a wizard. I'm sure he has the 4E equivalent of comprehend languages. Is it just
Yeah.
comprehend languages? I don't know. I don't know 4E spells.
It looks like it's written in barbed wire.
That's pretty accurate, actually. That's pretty accurate.
Rain's just craning over like.
Like chicken.
Maybe this has something to do with everything.
All right. So John, there's
Yeah.
something that should now. Oh, hang on. I gotta save changes. There you go. Take a look at your at the handouts section.
Okay.
She's looking at it. Is that a picture of a duck?
A duck.
Is it the tome one stolen thing?
Yes. Hello.
The
Let me go
fam.
get my son real quick.
Yay! It's loving Sean
Before I
hours.
do though, Benny,
Gush
you
over.
can read this, so I will do something.
Oh shit. Oh
Oh, okay.
shit.
Yeah, I do believe I can. I can.
I had a feeling.
I do. I love how you're just hearing voice and everyone's like, is he
Is he good?
just old or crazy?
What
I'm
is
just
he?
a regular 50-year-old man.
I don't
love how
believe that
you-
for
you-
a second.
Sudden onset of schizophrenia.
I mean, the moon was talking to everybody. Maybe it set something off in him.
There's a lot of voices being, put into people's minds as of late.
More than usual, or
Well, this one I've been hearing since the boat,
well,
Oh dear.
but I've had this little book here since the boat as well. But we're dealing with crazy shit, so I figured I might as well pull it out.
where did you find it?
I stole it from a
Yeah.
Storm Titan.
Respect.
Pretty crazy.
I think Jaez at this point would have probably been, not at this point, but probably beforehand, messaging Benny like, "Y'all, Have y'all met Garen yet? You good?
Yeah, like Garen took a long time. You can probably come back.
Yeah, I was like wondering like if between now and then.
Like he's up to an important shit. Are you done yet? Are you done yet? Are you done yet?
Are you done yet?
Are we good?
Are we there yet?
Real quick.
JD, quick question. How long was the group waiting for Garen? It wasn't like as long as I was taking to find this, like the bookshop, was it?
You've been there for you took a while to find the bookshop, so it's been a while.
Okay, it's been 2 hours. So how long were they waiting for Garen?
Only about a half an hour.
Okay, all right.
Oh, I do not rescind my claim to Garen that it was an hour or two.
Okay, Beni, can you see the whole thing now?
Yes, I started reading it.
Okay. Do you want to relay this information to others or no?
Yeah, I'll basically give them the summary. Although I think there is the letter in common that I can probably share with everyone because I think it says it's in common.
Okay, I'll just go ahead and share this with everybody then.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right.
But I guess for sake of speed and stuff, I'll kind of summarize for everyone.
All right. So.
Unless JD wants to.
No, you go right ahead.
Okay. As Benny's reading, he's reading along, and seems most of it's about an attack plan when the Dark Moon arrives on a town called Title, where there's a coordinated attack from the sea. Let's see here, where basically using an underwater temple, kind of preparing for the likelihood of Column showing up to help. And basically storm giants and demons working together when the attack begins.
Mm.
And basically there's this letter between a king, Shintra, and Dagon. And Dagon's agreeing to a deal where this king gets something from Dagon, and the settlement gets destroyed.
Mm. The settlement being Title?
Yes.
Oh god, it's a good thing Jaez isn't there. He'd be flipping out right now.
Oh shit.
I was about to say.
And that's where we will end the session.
No.
Oh boy. Y'all got some fun news to tell Jaez when he gets back. But like, so by the way, like, you know that place we think we just told us you're from? It's gonna get destroyed, man.
I'm sure we can deliver the news very delicately.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I need to take next Monday off because just to catch up on some stuff. But maybe 2 weeks we'll hold the next one.
No worries.
That is because I need to
20th?
make my count. The 20th. Okay.
Yeah, don't get up on that day.
No, that's why I'm like,
You
I
can
am
sleep
turning
in.
off
You
my
can
alarm.
sleep, Kenya. You can sleep up to next week.
Turning off my alarm for Monday. Awesome.
That would suck.
Okay. All right.
I'm
but
so excited
We
for
will.
Tuesday.
We will end it there on that dire note, and you guys can by all means keep playing. But I think I will call it a night there for now.
Poor Jaez out now.
we usually chat a little, yeah.
Yeah.
But...
Okay. Well, I will see you guys in 2 weeks then.
Yeah.
All right.
See ya.
Have a good one. Say hi to the fam.
I will. They say hi.
Yay.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
I'm waving at the camera. That's off.
Oh, I believe.